Okay, hey there YouTube, looks like we're live. Gonna go ahead and do our checks here, make sure everything's working. But yeah, jumping into a little bit of Pathfinder Kingmaker. So, I've actually gone into this game a little bit, and I've recorded the first, 3 episodes, but this is what I've been playing lately, and I sort of just want to continue playing it for a little bit here. So yeah, we'll show you guys a little bit of where we are. But again, I do have those videos there. They're pretty long. This game is very, very slow in terms of doing things. So this is our party. I'm going with standard characters. You're going to see people who have very, very different characters than this. Some of it's because you can get different plot-related characters. Other times it's because you just discard your opening party. But I actually don't like the idea of discarding the granted NPCs, because you don't really get to choose who's in your party when you play D&D or Pathfinder. So I think it's a much more authentic experience if you don't get to build all the characters there. So we're at the point in the game where we're supposed to go to this gigantic sycamore tree, which is down here. And yeah, we're supposed to basically stop this gnome. Now, the reason I sort of picked up this game and wanted to play it was actually because of the king element to it, the kingdom management, which is inevitably going to sort of disappoint me. But this is how I play D&D: is I become regent, ruler of whatever sort of place, and then write my DM a 5-page tax reform page that he'll never read.
Greetings.
So, have I played through parts of it? I have played through parts of this game, so...
I have urgent news from Restov. The investigation that I've conducted at Lady Jamande's orders have proved your innocence.
Basically, we know that there's a spy that was at an event that we're supposed to go kill.
That dreadful night, it was him who had opened the gate and let the assassins in. It appears that he had planned to gain the barony and Eldori's support, only to later place these lands under the command of his true patron. King Yuravetti is no stranger to intrigue, and likes to use others to do his dirty work. Anyway, Lady Jamande sends her apologies. We almost had Tartuccio cornered when this damned mist fell. First we entirely lost our way, and then stumbled right into a bandit ambush. My people can barely stand, so I would be grateful if you would help us capture this Tartuccio. He must be somewhere nearby. Bring that scum to Oleg's trading post, dead or alive. The Sword Lords will remember this favor. That sly bastard has caused us no little trouble, that's for sure. When he showed up in Restov and announced he was going to join the expedition, nobody suspected a thing. Yes, a gnome, yes, a sorcerer, but so what? Even after that terrible night, some of my people were willing to bet money on you being the spy. His overconfidence was his downfall. Tartuccio's henchmen, it seems, imagined they could safely meet with Pataxian spies in the town's seedy underbelly.
There's a lot of dialogue in this game.
Restov is the ancestral home of the Eldori, and Lady Jamande is respected not only by the aristocracy and the common folk, but also by those on the other side of the law. We received a message from the slums. A good friend, who wished to remain anonymous, suggested the Sword Lords take a closer look at a certain guest from Patax.
And you can even get more information from this over here.
And ordered me to capture the spy, all very quietly, of course. He told us everything, and not only about Tartuccio. I doubt that Iravetti was pleased to hear of his agent's failure.
Okay, so I do like picking the options to try and figure out more information here. What can Pataxian spies hope to find in the Soul Land?
Pataxian spies are much like magpies. They'll grab anything that catches their eye. Information, treasure, artifacts. This time, King Yuravetti had a chance to seize the entire Stolen Lands region, and at the Eldori's expense. I'll give you some advice for the future. Be wary of the Pataxian king. He's truly a snake of a man.
So I'll ask him a little bit about his past.
Used
just
to
be
in any case, I
and
brought shame
that up
upon
there,
my
but
name and was punished accordingly.
I'm not
well
going
then,
to
ask
go
away.
through this.
It
It's
is an old, the same
important.
winter that Breva, as
as
you
far
wish.
as I know. Maybe it'll show up later as being important, but... Alright, so... one of the things that's going to happen pretty quickly here is that we're almost at level 3, so that's going to be a pretty important part of what this episode's going to be, is leveling up our characters.
All according to plan.
So, this is a weird part of the game here. I have gotten to this before. Cowardly traitors, sons of a pike, return the relic. Coward, turn, Elic. Silly kobold, go look your relic, your dungeon. Look under bed, under table. Haha, silly kobold, have no bed and no table. Search your eggs. You lose relic and blame mites. Accuse queen. So these are both like sort of these little gross evil sort of things. They're kind of silly in some ways, and yeah, but it's lies. Chief skill, not silly. The kobold leader shakes his weapon at the insult. Lies. Chief scale. They're kind of stupid is another thing. So Warlike, it's like a miniature version of the Talon Imperial Chronicles. Alright, stop, what's going on here? Stranger, do you see us? Silly kobold attack might insult us, our magnificent queen. That's their queen there, who's wearing like a wolf head hat there. Lies, might thief steal a relic from kobold. We revenge. Help us, stranger. Yeah, and this is a kobold. Kobolds are basically, like, really weak spawn of evil dragons. So they are actually, both of these things tend to inherently lean towards evil. It's possible in D&D for things that were created by an evil deity to not be evil, but they're fighting really hard against their true nature. Which is kind of where a lot of modern-day problems with the interpretation of things in D&D comes from. Because it's not really analogous to real life. Kobolds, tell me more about what happened. So we can do this to get some information from them. They think the kobolds think that the relic was stolen by the mites. Mites trickery, the chief's skill is more tricksy. I call it new shaman come. Shaman Tartuk know who stole relic. Tartuk good. Tartuk is the gnome that we're chasing after. He's capable of casting disguise self to make himself look like he's a kobold. So he's tricking them to get a bunch of stuff from them. Tartuk ood. What is the relic? Relic key. Kobold take relic, enter sacred hall. Did you really attack the mites? Revenge, might coward, kobold come, might run, we come, take the relic, go, let they give back our relic, we give that back there. So the kobolds have stolen the mites' relic as retribution for the mites stealing their relic, which the mites didn't actually do because Tartuccio stole their relic. And where is Shaman Tartuk now? Shaman was dungeon, did not enter sacred hall, might collapse our entrance, kobold wrath might. Tartuk is not a real kobold, he deceived you. Sitskill not stupid, he no real kobold. Alright, now I know what their side of the story is. Mites, I want to ask you a few questions. Alright. I Seneschal Vegig, here our magnificent warrior queen, Bada. I'm not sure if the B is supposed to be pronounced. It might just be Da, it might just be Ba. Queen defeats scary wolf battle, vanquish 100 enemies, charm 100 hearts. Queen Bada, allow you speak her, may sit, we understand. Legs tremble when see such beauty. My queen, why do you fight the kobolds? We live here long, kobolds and mites, we live, peace, friends, trade, together hunt, good shaggy animal, gut it, sweet, long ago, chief kobold and our old king make good alliance, 2 branch old sycamore we take, charm and give to each other, this be relic kobold, have one, might have one. So basically they've been sitting around in this region cooperating for all this time. Why do you need the relic? They're key, give entrance to the sacred hall, so theoretically I'm guessing this is how you end up with an artifact there. Why do the kobolds think the relic was stolen by mites? Kobold chief, silly, ugly, old. He lose last mind. Listen to Shaman Tartuk. Shaman not so ugly, but angry, tricksy, say wicked might. I catch him and make crown from his scale. Pretty crown, purple. Do you know where this purple scale shaman is now? He prowled dungeon near our house. We seek he once, but not catch. Want find shaman, look underground. So, you should make peace, search for the relic together, and they're not going to go for that. So, in a certain sense, they're, like, here's the thing. Why support either? Do you think they'll ever listen to you? Let's battle these little ones, both groups are done with it. She's chaotic neutral, so, you know. It's up to you, but we should remember that living among such creatures can be dangerous. The kobolds and mites are aggressive, poorly organized, and unreliable. It's better to exile them or not in fear, lest we're entangled in their unworthy deeds. The thing is, like, not even, like, neutral people will defend these things. Like, these things are legitimately, generally evil, so they're also generally a lot of trouble. So, in a certain sense, I want to do the neutral one, which lets me avoid fighting all of them, but unfortunately I just really need the experience, which is a stupid reason to have to do this. This one should actually give you a bunch of experience as well, because you're not supposed to gain experience in D&D or Pathfinder for defeating enemies in combat. That's not how the game's supposed to work. What's supposed to be going on is I'm supposed to gain experience for defeating encounters, and if you defuse a situation, that's defeating the encounter. So this should be exactly equal in terms of experience points. So I'm going to commentate and critique this game in terms of its failures as a role-playing game in instances, but we're going to pick this one for metagame reasons. Also, because frankly, these guys are gross little assholes. Call a fight, hold stranger, go my shaman tartuk. So picking to fight them both is actually the best option because they'll start fighting each other, and then we can sort of just swoop in from the side there and take a whole bunch of credit for this.
You cannot stand against me.
Yeah, we're now in combat here. I think they killed one of them without us getting any of the bonuses. I'm going to go ahead and cast Bless here. So we're going to have these fellows over this way, get the bear up there. Bear is playing rear guard, technically, I guess. I suppose. And we'll have our guys start firing down these lights here.
You deserved it.
Let us strike as one!
Okay, we want to start taking out these mites. They outnumber the other guys way too much. We might actually have to redo this combat just because there's 4 mites. Like, they took down the kobolds way too hard.
Survive.
Yeah.
We always survive.
Alright, so we're going to skip through some dialogue. I'm going to actually put a save down before I start fighting these guys, but you want to sort of... actually, I should probably just jump straight into the fight with them so I can level it out. What you want to do is sort of thin it out so that they're like always on even terms with one another in terms of the fights there, and it makes it so that you can easily like defeat both groups by letting them mostly do all the work. And this is why this part's easy experience points.
Greetings. We almost had Tartuccio. That's
Blah,
live.
blah, blah.
We received a message from Pataxian spies. Used to be. In any case, I brought shame upon my name, and well then, ask House Gares owns. It is an old, the same winter that, as you wish.
Alright. I think we can throw up a quick save right after we talk to the kobolds. Oops, shoot. I didn't get the other... Okay. So, getting information actually unlocks certain elements on the map there, so if you accidentally skip through the text in the wrong way and do what I did there, you might end up not knowing information in your journal, which lets you sort of go back and get important information. There's a lot of saves coming in this game. I don't think it's actually really fun to play this one if you're trying to do it in Iron Man, because the Iron Man mode in this game is actually a pseudo...
I have urgent... We almost had
Iron Man.
Tartuccio cornered.
It's not actually really...
That's live. We received a message from
normal,
some
because you
Pataxian
actually just
spies
get
of
a
what used to
specific
be.
save
In any
file.
case, I brought shame upon my
And
name and was
if you
well
die,
done.
you
Ask
just go back
House
to the last
Gares owns a number.
checkpoint.
It is an
which means
old,
that
the same
instead
winter
of,
that breath, as you wish.
It banning saves coming, it just makes it take way longer. I've also got the wrong formation here. I'm going to rearrange my formation a bit. Okay, so we're going to have these guys over this side here. What we want is to have these two working together. And we're going to have these guys sort of holding down this side here a little bit. And we're going to have her sort of mostly just holding up that flank and being a big wall sort of thing.
All according to plan.
I forgot to rechange my formation after Jthal joined the party. Okay, let's try not to click too fast and end up doing the same thing as last time. Okay, so we're just going to go through these real quick here. And this battle can go like either way in some senses. Sometimes the mites win really hard like they did last time, and sometimes the kobolds get like some lucky crits and kill a bunch of the mites. Mostly it's important to sort of go for that part where you tell them to sort of like tell you where the where Tartuccio is. Okay, so we're gonna throw down a quick save here. Like, I do want the bless, but I think it's just worth it to just run in here.
In due time.
In this particular fight here, thin down some of the numbers. So we're going to go on to this mite here, maybe.
Tear them apart!
I feel like 4 mites. The Kobold Sentry in the back of the bow tends not to do very well. Someone got critted for not that much damage, honestly. They're going to focus each other more than they're going to focus on me, so...
Let us strike as one!
Okay, we've sort of, like, mucked up our formation a bit here, okay, so you two...
Do not falter!
Our bear's down. Let's hit Rage. have you run up this way. I'm gonna have you start working
Serves
on
you right.
saving some mites here.
Onwards!
You always want to have two people attacking the lead target because it gives you flanking bonuses,
They go down!
which lets you much more easily
Stay
beat
behind
one
me.
of your enemies here. As you can see. This one in the back, the archer there, he should still be firing at mites. No, he's switched to targets here. Alright, so let's
This should do it.
really want to try and run towards him. J-Bell's getting her ass kicked a bit, but... Alright, so someone just died. Nope, no, I got crit here. Okay. Okay, screw it. I probably need part of this here. Okay, got the days. There we go. This should be fine at this point. Every single fight that I'm gonna have is gonna be like a brutal test of endurance and stuff like that. Alright, let's take all our stuff here. I want to check
No
actually
mistakes.
how close are we. Yeah, one more fight and we should level. And the next fight's going to be similar to this one. Let's go ahead and
I know
start
what to
healing up a
do.
bit. So I'm going to use potions for some of this here. I want to keep my spells available. So potions of healing, cure light wounds is going to be our preference here. Okay, and I don't think that there is a way for me to use potions to heal the bear, but that's kind of fine. I don't really need the bear to actually have hit points. They'll die in one hit anyway, so the point of this is really just to make it so that he'll take
That
a
is
hit
not
and then
far.
die. So I'm going to micromanage like the direction
To
my stuff
victory!
goes in a little bit more carefully here. So I want you three and this guy to attack that kobold there. I don't want you using that because I want sneak attack to go off. You two are going to go attack that knight. I feel like I should start using bardic music a little bit earlier here. Someone exploded from a crit there. Was that a mite or was that a... Well, there's also some mites back here. Yeah, so we want to focus on the mites more than the kobolds. We'll take out this one, this kobold here, but... I want to be sort of careful and go nice and slow with this. Yeah, so all those mites over there are going to be sort of a problem. Okay, so we'll take out this kobold because we're stuck in melee with him. Because we really want to take out that particular one. And those mites managed to like get 3 sneak attacks against that one poor kobold there, so he is super dead. This guy's getting his butt kicked. Hopefully they go after that sentry, or the archer there. Looks like they're going to come after this guy. So what I want to do is potentially get into a position for a color spray against the mites. I want you guys moving this way a little bit here. Valerie getting attacked by this mite is fine, but I just need to make sure there's room for...
Let us strike as one!
You to get in and use a color spray. Like, pausing and using that sort of your user interface like very slowly and methodically is kind of necessary, especially if you're using things like color spray. So, we're not going to rush this at all. Nope, get around there. Okay, now am I not going to color spray all my allies? Color spray is devastating, so if you accidentally get your own friends with it, it's really bad. Alright, so that color spray really helped out there. This last one might do. Just gonna move myself back, I don't want to be near the fight there. Alright. So I am on unfair difficulty, and it is legitimately very unfair. Like, the amount of difficulty in this is kind of ridiculous. Alright, so we do have our level up. I can explain what my levels are a little bit here. So my main character is Paladin, or sorry, Wizard Rogue, and I'm going for Arcane Trickster. I think that's a really fun build. in the tabletop and in this game. The prestige classes are very limited. There's only this many, which is kind of a shame. But what I'm kind of trying to do is a bit of an off one, since we're going for a high dexterity wizard rogue that's capable of doing like a lot of weird swordsmanship stuff. And you can do that effectively with Arcane Trickster. I think a lot of people use it for like sneak attacking with touch spells. That's not really what we're going to be doing, although we will be doing some of that. So here we're taking a second level of wizard here. It's not going to get us much, but it is going to be a good level for us. We need mobility, trickery, arcana, and I'm going to keep leveling up our persuasion because it's necessary in this game for your main character to have lots of that. And then we're going to also continue maxing out knowledge world so that we can get better at our cooking checks, which is a thing that gives us a big buff. So I want to take accomplished sneak attacker at this level, which gives me an extra sneak attack die. So we've now got 2d6 sneak attack as though I was a level 3 rogue, even though I'm a level 2 wizard, level 1 rogue. So that's going to be really good for us. I also get access to some more spells here. You basically get 2 every level. We currently got a decent number of spells at first level. You start off with way more than normal. What I probably want is Reduced Person here. Magic Missile. Both of those getting added to my spell list gives me a bit more options. I'm a Conjuration Specialist, but I'm actually focused on illusions. It's a weird build. Alright, so that's what I'm doing with that main character there. For Valerie, I'm actually trying to put her into Eldritch Knight, and the way that you use Eldritch Knight in this context is you get a bunch of really powerful buff spells, and you cast them on her when she's not wearing her armor, so I don't have to worry about the armor check penalty to casting. So we need to get to Sorcerer level 6 here. In this case, we're going for Sylvan Sorcerer. So once we hit level 6 total, so level 5, I'm going to potentially, we're going to get to level 6 here. I think that after that we get to take Eldritch Knight. So I have to time this out a little bit here. By level 9, I should be able to get Boon Companion to keep my Animal Companion at full levels, up to there. After that, it's going to start falling off, but that's fine. So another level of Sorcerer here is perfectly okay. We're going to continue maxing out mobility, because once we get to 3, we get the extra bonus from our fighting defensively, which is an important thing for her. And I think that just giving her an extra point in athletics is perfectly fine in this case. She gets very, very few skill points. So I could take Boon Companion here. I'm not going to bother with that. Instead, we're going to go ahead and take Armor Focus or something like that. The other thing that I can work towards is getting the Crane Stance things, which I might actually start working on right now, in which case I have to take Improved Unarmed Strike. I've already got Dodge, so I don't need that. I could take Shield Focus, actually, since she's a Tower Shield Specialist. It's kind of worth having that. It's an extra point of armor class. Let's double check the prerequisites here. So, show unavailable. Crane Stances gives us access to Crane Wing, which is what we need, I think. I can't remember for sure. Crane something. It gives you a lot of armor class when you're doing this style here. So Crane style here, I just need Improved Unarmed Strike, and I'll be able to take it after that. So you take a -2 penalty on fighting defensively instead of a -4, and I get an extra +1 dodge bonus. So it's basically +2 to hit, +1 to armor when I'm using the style that I'm already using. And then we need Crane Wing, which gives us another +4 bonus to dodge AC, which is really, really powerful. Changes it to like +6 or something. And then there's Crane Repoussé, which I'm probably not going to bother with, honestly. I don't think that Crane Repoussé is actually necessarily that worthwhile. So, do I work towards that, or do I get the immediate armor class like right now? Because Improved Unarmed Strike is really, really weak. I think we're willing to take the really weak level here. This is really quite mediocre as a level for her. She doesn't really gain much from it, in all honesty. But you know, it's weird to me that she doesn't gain more spells. I thought she was supposed to gain more spells this level, but whatever. So for Lindsay, we're just going flat Bard for a while. This level we gain Inspire Competence, which is really useful. There's a bunch of skill checks that are quite frustrating in this game, so having that for the +2 bonus on skill checks is really, really nice. It also scales up quite nicely. We're also trying to get more access to like Inspire Courage. We want access to move action Bardic Music, and potentially even the Swift Action one. The more important one is like Move Action. It makes it possible for us to stack on both Inspire Greatness and Inspire Courage at the same time, which gives a lot of bonuses to your party. So that is what we're going for here. For her, Perception max out is fine there. Getting our Trickery up there is also good. And at this point in time, like since we're sort of already into the weeds of things, I might as well give her some more mobility. Again, so I can fight defensively and use Daze with her. We're going to pick Lingering Performance. This is another way that really helps you with the layering of your bardic musics. You basically can use, once you get the move action one, you can cast Inspire Courage, turn it off again immediately, and then use Inspire Greatness, and those effects will linger, so you'll have like a couple rounds where both of those on, and you've not used the duration as much. So this helps you save a lot of bardic music as well. So we get another spell here as well. I'm probably going to just pick something like a buff of some sort. Expeditious Retreat. And for her, I'm going to pick up a level of Barbarian. I've gone Barbarian and Inquisitor. Basically, this level lets her get some healing, gets her access to that companion thing. Well, since we're going for Barbarian right away here, it's a little bit more viable for me to immediately give her a boon companion, but I might not bother with that just yet. I think we can also wait till level 4 for that. I think actually it's worthwhile giving it now. The only thing I would consider giving her as an alternative is Weapon Focus. Athletics, Mobility, Lore, Nature, Perception. Those are the skills we're going to go for here. So yeah, like we could take Weapon Focus or we could take Boon Companion. Those are sort of the options that I would go for here. The other thing that's quite nice about this is that it lets me pick... it lets me eventually put her into Teamwork feats, and she gains the benefits from solo Teamwork from Inquisitor. At level 3 Inquisitor, which is really, really powerful, since I can just have her and Jadefell sort of using their gigantic weapons sort of back to back. They're using their teamwork feats, and those are going to synergize really well. And I can also just sort of have Valerie standing next to them, or the bear standing next to them, and they're going to gain extra benefits from those people as well, or give extra benefits whenever appropriate. So it just works out really, really well there. Boon Companion for our Barbarian Rage Power, I'm going to pick Lethal Stance, +1 to accuracy. Her main problem is usually that she doesn't hit things, and making it so that she does is definitely our best bet here. We could also choose Reckless Stance, but I don't really know why this is better than Lethal Stance. There's certain fringe instances where Reckless lets me use like bows better, for example, but I don't really understand why this one would be considered equal. Lethal Stance just seems better to me. Guarded Stance is also an option if I wanted to be more tanky, but she's not really designed for that. She's there to kill things quickly, and I already have someone who's a tank, so... Alright, so that's complete there. So, last is Jadefell here. So she gets access to her solo tactics here, so this means that even though I don't have other party members with teamwork feats, I can give her the benefit of teamwork feats. And I think she does work well as a flat Inquisitor here, so we're going to go with Athletics here. We're going to give her a little bit more knowledges. Perception is always important, and I guess we'll throw in that extra point of mobility here. Alright, so we gain access to things like point blank shot, weapon focus, blah blah blah, but what we're looking to do is get something like potentially like really focus on going for our teamwork feats. And I can't remember how to like cause this to work a little bit more easily here. She has access to a lot of different types of feats. Actually, no, what I was going to also work towards is potentially Cleave. If I want that, then I choose Power Attack this level. And for this one, yeah, it sort of just automatically forces me into this. Yeah, so I can get the extra d6 points of precision damage with the melee attack, which is really, really powerful. I could also choose something like Shake It Off there for those. I'm thinking there's... yeah, Outflank is the one that I kind of want, but I need a base attack bonus of 4 first. Right, okay. Because it is +4 damage. It's really, really powerful. Shield Wall would be better if I was using a shield with this character, but if you're standing next to someone else, I still get a bunch of armor class as well. I would have to be wearing a shield, though, for that to work, and she's using a great weapon. So what I think is best for us right now is Precise Strike. Alright. Extra chunk of damage. And for her spell, I think that it's fine to pick a buff spell or something like that. Shield of Faith would probably be good here, so I'm going to pick that up. And that should be all of our characters leveled up. Perfect.
I'm
Alright,
listening.
so we need to get a few cure potions on Valerie here. And she's progressing like kind of slowly just because of the jank of the way I'm using her build. But now that her stuff lasts for longer, that's going to help quite a bit. I'm going to turn off power attack on our elk here and on our bear. The reason is that our accuracy is like super low, so hitting things is our priority, not dealing more damage on hits. Okay, so that was our long, painful process of leveling up. Let's save the game so that if we run into another combat, I don't have to re-level everybody. So, yeah, we get some interesting stuff here, though, in terms of, like, power spike. So Miri's attack roll went up by 2, which is really, really nice.
State your desire.
Jadeville gets, like, these spells and stuff like that. I'm going to turn power attack off for her. Also gains access to Shield of Faith, which is really going to be quite useful for her. Valerie got another point of base attack bonus, but that's really about it. Doesn't really gain too much other benefit, but the bear and the elk both gain some benefits there. Valerie has the elk, Miri has the bear. My character
Focus on the goal.
Doesn't really get much out of this level. I spike at level 3 wizard, but I have more sneak attack damage
As
now.
it should be.
So I can like shoot an arrow and stuff like that and have it deal like 3 dice of damage, which is pretty powerful. If it's sneak attack. Alright, so you'd think that these guys would be like easy pickings, but on unfair difficulty they're actually kind of ridiculous, so we're going to avoid those for now. Or just avoid them permanently, they don't give you much either. Alright, Lore Nature, do we pass?
Forget it.
Nope. Honestly, I don't really care too much about that one. I'll take those goods there. This is, like, you can sort of tell from the configuration of this that there's a trap here. I set it off once because I sort of wanted to figure out what it is. It's way worse than I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be like, oh yeah, no, they get, like, ambushed, but they're, like, this is a trap sort of set up for, like, by a troll or something like that. It's a demi-lich.
All according to plan.
Which is kind of ridiculous. Okay, so I should be able to unlock this here.
A trivial matter.
Yeah. We unfortunately don't get any experience points for opening this one, but it is a decent amount of money, so what we want to do there. There's enough supplies to camp once, but obviously, like, something horrible happens if you camp here. You can sort of... it should be obvious. And there's a guy over here. So hopefully we'll get our 5th party member fairly soon, but I don't think that we're going to get that anytime too soon here.
Follow my lead.
But we have got like a pseudo 7-person party here, so that does help. Alright, so let's enter stealth here and start moving forward in combat.
You
There should
cannot
be another one
stand
over
against
here.
me.
I can't remember who's winning this one. I think it's the mites. No, I think it's the kobolds. I want to kill the bone shaman here. We'll kill the bone shaman and we'll kill the mites. So we'll sort of do a combination attack here. Actually, let's... Do I need inspired courage for this fight? Probably not, honestly. I just want to get some cheeky shots against the bone shaman while he's flat-footed against those targets there. Oh, no, it's the kobolds that are winning so far. Okay, let's retreat back a bit. There should be another set of mites that come down here, but I think I'm coming in a bit hot here, so... Who's he casting this on?
Despicable.
Bring it!
Alright, so this is kind of going weird, but...
Do not falter!
And here's those mites that I said were going to come in. They're a little bit late to the party here. Kind of want to make sure that Miri doesn't go down. That would be quite annoying if she did here. Yeah, instantly dead from a 50 damage crit. That's what it sort of was. Worried what happened there. Alright. I think we wait till that, like, second set of mites comes in on this fight is usually what I would want to do. Usually they do, though, a little bit faster. Ah, shit, I have to redo this. Watch as I fail this skill check over and over again.
This is not possible.
Yeah, crap.
Adventures call to them.
possibility that she can do it, but...
Anything else?
Alright, we're fine. It's a lot of money that's in there. Don't really want to miss out on it. Let's get that, but... So... I want the group largely holding position here. And then we'll also
This
start
should
firing
do
some
it.
crossbow shots at this
Serves you
kobold here.
right.
Actually, we'll do it still at the
A
wizard.
calculated risk.
You deserved it.
I missed my shot. There's those extra knights. Okay, we can go in on the
Any
bone
last
shaman now.
wishes?
Let us strike as one.
Valerie on the other guys, and I want everybody else on the bone wizard here. We want to take out the bone wizard quickly. We want her to basically be tanking. I want to potentially get in for a color spray here, but isn't the best position for that, so I'm going to just activate this. I'm going to
This
start
will hurt.
working on
This
dazing
is
these
where I
knights
step
here.
in.
Oh, they've switched targets? What two? The bear? One of them has.
Do not falter.
I just don't want her
Let's try
moving and
this
provoking
way.
an attack of opportunity when she doesn't need to. I mean, I could rage here, but... Okay, let's try
Serves you
using
right.
this guy, I guess. So that other one ran off.
This should do it.
There we go.
A calculated risk.
Wait, Valerie's up here? Oh shit, she's probably dead. Nope. Okay, there's a bunch of like random dinosaur thingies over there. I want you guys to head back down this way a bit. I don't want you chasing too far there.
You deserved it.
Okay. I've had people who got feared run all the way up there into those dinosaur things and like all die because of that.
Tear them apart. Onwards.
Animals, let's send you after this might.
This can't be over.
It's all taking its kind of annoying because it's harder to heal than the rest of the party, but we're at that point where I kind of need to rest anyway just because of things. And she's only minus 4, she's not dead. So there we go. Now, because of how janky this place is, I tend to get ambushed a lot when I try to rest here, so I'm definitely going to go to the overworld and then rest. But yeah, we definitely do want
All
to get out of here
according
and
to
rest a
plan.
little bit. This difficulty, you kind of end up, like, going out and resting a ton. It's kind of awkward. There's a lot of fights here, though, so there's a chance that I'll hit level 4 before I get out of this place. Like, proper
In
get
due
out of this
time.
place. Like, walking out here is pretty easy, but... Actually, I think there's an exit that I could have used further back that would have been a little bit easier, but... a little bit faster. I think there's one by the deer. I should try and remember that for next time. I
That
don't
is
know why,
not
but this
far.
map is like so cram-packed full of fights. So I haven't cured my people before we start resting, and we'll automatically use all our curative spells to get everybody topped up on health as much as possible. So yeah, we just hit camp from the overworld, and I'm a lot less likely to get ambushed in that way. I actually need to manage this. I forgot to add... I actually like using her there and then putting her on watch. So we'll be missing a watch instead, but I want to actually check something here. What does Inspire Confidence do? This makes people better at their camp duties, which I don't really care about that much. This one makes it so that Valerie has +1 to her armor for like the first battle within 12 hours. This is really useful because she's supposed to be getting attacked by stuff. I don't think I have one personally. Like if I put myself in there, I can't. Yeah, I don't have a special task there. What's hers? Sharpens her weapons, increasing their damage by 1. So it's +1 damage doesn't feel as meaningful to me as like her +1 armor because like +1 damage isn't the problem. If she had +1 to hit, that would be a little bit better. All right. Let's go ahead and hit this up here.
Someday, I'll write a play about our adventures, and you'll have one of the main parts.
Then we'll see if there's at least one actress brave enough to go on stage and impersonate me, knowing that I'll be sitting in the front row.
Well, she's definitely not the top of the party. Okay. So, we have 3 months to do our goal here, and that seems like a lot. It's not. Like, it takes so long to get stuff done in this game. Like, even if you were playing, like, regular tabletop D&D, if your DM's like, yeah, you've got, like, 3 months for this quest, like, that's like, oh shit, we gotta hurry.
As it should be.
What's with the, like, intense time crunch, man? It's like... I've literally had games where a DM did not give us a specific time crunch there, and then, like, our party takes,
In
like,
due time.
a decade to do something. Oh, God. Yeah, my group is highly defective. We decided, actually, the way to collect all the artifacts that were needed to, like, claim the throne for the person who hired us, because none of us wanted to be the king in that particular campaign, was to, instead of collecting them all, it was put ours into a dungeon and wait for other people who collected them to come into ours so we could take it from them when they were in our dungeon. Alright, so there's a shit ton of mites here.
Their sight betrays them.
And they're sort of waiting for me to get close enough to the
Enemy
battle.
approaching.
Let's see here. I don't want to actually have my dudes run forward yet. Let's just hit hold again.
Wait, what? I was just like, why are
Last wishes.
they coming after me here? Alright, let's turn that off. Let's turn this off. We've got lots more Inspire Courage this time. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Bless here. Looks like the mites pretty badly outnumber the other guys, so I think we're just going to actually use Inspire Courage and start heading in. I don't think I'm going to have time for Bless. I should have used that before we went in here.
Unworthy.
We sort of want to be attacking from like an angle where they're going to be mostly attacking their own dudes or their own enemies there rather than us.
This will hurt.
Let's try and attack that guy. Okay, so we want to be
Wretched
against this
things.
guy.
Stay behind me!
Distract this guy a little bit.
Let us strike as one!
Get everyone on that one. Fire
Let's
this
try
guy.
this
I don't know if I've got the best chance of hitting there. How's the ratios here? Oh, there's a sorcerer back here. Okay, well that's awkward.
This is where I step in.
Okay, well that guy's super dead.
Despicable.
Trust yourself open.
I think our animal companions are just about all dead here. Just about.
This should do it.
But frankly, something is pretty fine. Focus
Advance!
on him.
Serves you right.
Cause fear on one of our dudes here.
Unworthy.
A calculated risk.
Yeah, the fact there's all these shamans in the back here is a little bit disconcerting, but are you still feared? Is that a myriad feared? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. We'll turn this off for a bit, it'll linger.
You deserved it.
Okay. I wish I had actually used my buffs before I went into this fight here. I probably could have. Attacking Lindsay a little bit. That's interesting. I wish he'd stop being afraid. Let's see here. Let's try and daze this one. Usually his armor class shouldn't be as high as the others. Do I want to run in Cog Spray? Not really. Let's do this though.
This will hurt.
Okay, that one got dazed for a little bit. Good. Mary, are you done being afraid yet? Good.
I'm not doing it wrong. The spell is flawed.
This body holds no more.
Yeah, Mary, are you no longer feared? Okay, good. Let's get you in the fight here. These touch attacks are really bad for me since a lot of our people rely on actual armor class.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Yeah, we might be in trouble here. Shouldn't have gone so hard on those mites. Forgot the ratios here. This is rage. Gotta keep them dazed so we can keep hitting them. Sort of freely. Lindsay should be fine. The cantrips don't deal very much damage. Oh, alright.
Protect me, please. What a miserable last chapter.
She's still fine though. Alright. Well, that worked out in the end, but it was not a pretty fight there, and I think we lost our elk. Yeah, the elk's actually dead. So people get back up after fights automatically unless they actually die.
Tashani Savitu. Tashani Savitu.
So I'm just gonna go out and rest again. Like
All
I said, you do a
according to
lot of
plan.
this. That's not the way out. I'm trying to find another fight as well. I think that actually was the one I could have done differently. I think you can do that one by sniping at everybody from like the ridge top and get through that one like basically free, but it worked out in the end there. Oh. Okay. Well. We still won it, just barely. Okay, so hopefully we don't get ambushed here. That would be awkward. What have you got here? Sickens. Oh, that's fine. Okay.
Jaethal and the Rivers of Blood. Jaethal and the Broken Hearts. No, she prefers ripping them out over breaking them.
If you must mention me in your scribbles, would you care to replace my name? I've no wish to be associated with cheap novels.
Alright. Not getting attacked at night, I hope. Looks like it. Good. Alright, back into the friggin' this place again. The respawned elk. This is sort of what animal companions are for. It's there is a blade of meat shields, basically. They'll soak up attacks. They'll deal some damage. They increase your like ability to use flanking and stuff like that, which helps out, especially with like Jaethal and her ability. I'm actually gonna use some potions here. I didn't heal as much as I thought I was going to out of the rest there. You heal a little bit from like resting because like you automatically use all of your healing slots. Lindsay staying at her hit points is actually fine, the reason being that she's kind of not supposed to be getting hit that often, and if she is, we sort of just like have to hope that we attrition our way through that anyway, because like...
Follow my lead.
You cannot stand against me.
Frogs. I forgot that this fight exists. Let's just have everyone on this frog. Oh. You're not susceptible to that.
Let's try this way.
Any last wishes?
Alright, we got a sneak attack off there. Damage. These frogs are actually kind of like this. For what they are. But since there's only two of them, it's actually pretty easy to overwhelm them. Which is what we sort of want to do there. Alright.
Oh, right.
How
There's,
curious.
this back here as well. Okay, cool. And this over here. Wait, what? The elk
In
tried to
due
open it?
time. It is finished.
Alright, interesting. I didn't even know that the elk was allowed to try rolling that. So after you get in a fight like anything, I guess I should probably save. Not for the frog one, but for that other one with all those kobolds. Because you never know what might happen. He might roll like a natural 1 string and just instantly die, or they might roll all natural 20s and instantly kill you. This is not a fight here.
What's that?
Can talk to these guys here. Say hello. An oversized mite approaches you. He raises his bald blue head with dignity, and his neck is decorated taglocks and wolf's fang pendant. To his right walks a kobold, also swelling with conceit. Welcome, Isa. Here no war, no one attack, only maybe fat wolf lord. He want chew us. We more sly. Who kill him? Big reward. Word. What do you say about wolves? Near a long tree live pack of wolves. Big, angry, tell might and kobold a bad thing. Maybe kill him. Easy, war take hunters away. Fine, I'll kill the wolf leader. Who are you? Peaceful might and kobold hunt together was easy. Many might, many kobold hunt together, now not. Why are you not attack each other? War bad. I like these guys. These guys are, yeah. See, Lindsay likes them too. Amiri thinks they're cowards. Miss Queen Vada, big beauty. Alright. I suppose I'll go. Yeah, it's evil to attack the peaceful ones, so we'll avoid that. Also, I think those guys are pretty cool. They have a good point. Like I said, it's possible for people in this setting to, like, get past their innate nature. It just requires a lot more effort on their part than normal. A greater giant frog. Alright, let's actually do the bloody thing here.
I'm listening.
So we're gonna go ahead and cast that one.
know what to do.
If I fire an arrow at one of these guys, it should be a sneak attack.
I wrote it like I saw it.
What other
listening.
buffs do I really want for fighting frogs? I don't think I need
My
much,
attention.
honestly.
No mistakes.
Okay, Lindsay,
troubles you?
use this thing. And we'll just fire a
This
couple
is where
shots
I
at this
step
guy. 12 damage sneak attack, which is pretty good.
Wretched
All
things.
things considered. And we're going to turn off bardic music. I'm going to keep remembering to toggle it on and off if I can.
This should do it.
Ow, what the hell?
Tear them apart!
Jesus. Alright. Well, we're done the end. Alright, so
Done
I think
with
we might be
waiting.
running a bit low on Cure Light Wound potions. We've been chugging through them pretty hard. I do have access to another thing that can let me cure some wounds, though, and I might have to go back to base soon anyway. I might not do too much here. Just because our inventory's getting a little bit full. We're already at medium encumbrance, but I guess we can go a little bit further into that before it has too many negative penalties.
Just letting
The
the
other
ink
thing that we
dry.
have access to is, I think, we've got access to a Cure Medium. I thought we had a... Oh, no, we don't have the wand. There's a wand of Cure Light Wounds or Cure Moderate Wounds that you can get access to. I don't think we have that yet.
Speak.
I'm gonna use some more curing. I think. Just getting her over 30. One more. Her cures are a little bit stronger since she's got a cast at level 3. Alright, we're rolling pretty low here, and I'm running out of spell slots, so... Oh, the bear's dead. Crap.
That is not far.
We're just sort of inching our way forward here, trying to find more fights. Want to make sure that we see them before they see us, sort of thing there. I don't think there is another fight here, actually. There's a skill check, but I can steal the stuff from this kobold here. I don't remember if this leads to anywhere good, so I'm going to avoid it. Plus,
As it
there's
should
a
be.
DC 25 check on it, which means it's probably DC 29. Because this game's a liar. Alright, more dead dudes. There's another fight up here. I've got a dead bear. I'm not going to risk it without that bear. I think we're gonna take our time to like head back to base, restock a little bit. Should have gained a decent amount of experience points. Yeah, we gained about 500 more. Plus our level.
All according to plan.
Still need like 3,000 more to level again, but 3,500 or something like that. It's a lot.
In
level
due
4 is a bit
time.
of a slog. Oh, okay. Well, apparently I saw something but forgot to take it. Oh, this is that guy that we barely saw, but if we'd walked forward we would have aggroed more. I guess that counts. Okay. I'm wondering if, like, with a level 3 party, if I could go and take out the Spider Cave. I feel like the Spider Cave, though, with all the poison, is actually a little bit harder than the Sycamore. Because a lot of fights at the Sycamore are actually pretty sensible. But let's go ahead and head back to base here, sell a bunch of stuff, see if we can buy better equipment for some guys here. That's another thing I would like to do. Okay.
Follow my lead.
So, talk to these people who stand outside just 24/7 doing absolutely nothing. I could also go fight the Tusk thing, that is a point there, but yeah, this is a lot of trash here we got. Even the heavy shield will chuck that. It's interesting that they don't, like, make you resize items for, like, small people or large people. Because, like, in the game, like, you use a longsword, it's actually, like, a small-size longsword if you give it to Lindsay, but it's not a longsword, or it's the wrong size if you give it to someone else. So they can't properly use it. I guess they just didn't want to model all of that. Okay, so that cleared out most of that inventory. I think we were actually getting full on our inventory list here. So yeah, we picked a good time to go back. A Dueling Sword +1 is actually pretty good in a lot of ways. It's just that it's an exotic weapon, so none of us can use it. So we're going to get rid of it. Okay, I think that is everything we want to get rid of. Deal that, and now we've got the ability to potentially buy some stuff here. Got 2,530. The Flaming Light Crossbow would be really good, but obviously that's too expensive for us. What we could do is start saving towards some of the other stuff that he's got access to here. Like, a Heavy Shield +1 would be potentially pretty good. Full Plate +1 is pretty good. But, like, Belt of Giant Strength or a Headband of Vast Intelligence would be really, really good for us. Mostly I want to get the Headband of Vast Intelligence, what's a hit level 4, because then I'll have access to level 2 spells. That means I'll get an extra level 2 slot. So, because you need 22 intelligence for the second level 2 slot. Alright, let's go ahead and rest up here. We'll potentially want to... Oh, I can redo this.
I can't.
Still locked, okay. I could save scum that, but I don't care. Eventually I'll get into there. We'll try again when we're level 4. Okay, so...
That is not far.
Actually, there's this guy. Maybe he's got like a potion of Cure Light, or a
How
wand
may
of
I
Cure Light
serve
wounds.
you?
What services do you offer? I sell various divine spell scrolls, blah blah blah. Tell me about the vision that led you
That's
to
why
the
I'm
Elk.
here.
That's why you're here. What do you want from me?
Find the Temple of the Elk. I've pieced together its location.
This
from
is a
what I
really
can
hard
remember
level that
of
he's
my
trying to get me
visions.
to go to.
I have a rough
It's
idea
way too
of where
difficult
to
for me to
look
go
for
to
the
it now.
sanctuary, somewhere in the North Nile marshes. However,
Alright, so
how may I serve you?
Tell me about
What
yourself.
exactly would you
Tell me
like
about
my
your past.
story? Rebellion, my misdeeds.
there's a lot of text
cast
here, and I'm
a
sort of
shadow
going to skip
over
through
my
it. It's
life
not
and
too
service.
important.
Well, one led by Providence, I
it
left
does
to
let
gather
me
my
say what I
flock,
wanna
and
say
we
here,
surrounded
but,
the
I
tavern.
do
The
think this is
retribution, the
I think both these are
retribution
pretty
was
true.
swift.
You should
However,
have stayed your hand and
I
discovered
was
the truth before you
tragically
acted.
mistaken.
The reason I
The
think
young
this is
man
still
was
more
no
true is that,
werewolf.
like, if
He was
that person
abandoned,
wasn't
sent to
anybody,
spy on the
then
village by
that
one of the
means that
local
he would have killed an
gangs.
innocent person.
We only found out after. Indeed.
So,
Whatever the imagine.
He was lucky
how
that
my
was a bad
mind
guy that he ended up
raced
getting.
When here in this, for some it is a land of freedom. For me, it's the, as you wish.
Here, let's tell me about
Of
Rastal.
course, it would be my pleasure. The word demand does not befit.
I
a
really don't
stag
want to piss him
god.
off. I don't want to be rude
Honest,
or anything, so I
I'm happy
understand.
to
You
help.
know, I don't agree with him, but no point in being rude here. Yeah, so he doesn't have any potions, or more importantly, he doesn't have any wands. The thing is, I can start buying some scrolls of Cure Light Wounds. Cure Light Wounds scrolls are cheaper than the other ones. Is this a mass version? That's really expensive. It's barely any healing, so... the thing is that this is half the price of a potion, so if I get like 10 of these things, it's not really going to cost me all that much. Like I've got 7 of them, it's only 175, so we're going to get those. If we give them to Lindsay, she's capable of using those without a check. So is Amiri, so is Jathal. So like a lot of our team members can actually just use those for free. Alright, let's get out of here. Actually, I need to do something here. I've got another spell slot. I forgot about that. Oh, god damn it. Okay, let's pop in a... I kind of want to throw in Enlarge Person here, I think. I've got a lot of access to Enlarge Person if I actually want to cast it, though. I could cast Reduce Person, make myself, like, a lot more likely to hit with my touch spell. Because it's a +2 to hit. I don't really know if that's going to be that worthwhile, though. Burning Hands might be good here, because there's so many times where it's mobs, but it only does 2d4 damage and they get a reflex save. It's barely any damage. I'm going to do this. Gives me more opportunities to use that dart that I've got access to. It deals a lot of damage. It's not size dependent. What I'm talking about is the acid dart here. Alright. Venture forth again. Okay, so we do have that other quest that now unlocked. I think that's... I could go to the abandoned hut, actually. Because I can do that now without anything horrible happening. There's someone on the road. This doesn't look like an encounter. I haven't had another, other than the old man, I haven't had a non-violent. Oh shit, this is these guys. Okay, I can't deal with this, so I'm gonna go ahead and go back to our last hard save, because this, you know what, we'll show you. This should be actually, like, basically impossible for me. Yeah, we'll attack here, but...
Yeah!
Like, there's a bunch of mages here, and they're pretty tough. There's also an archer. Okay, I want to get him over across there. I want to start Bardic Music there. I want to be raging here. Cast Bless, but I will do that.
They go down!
They just instantly killed my bear there. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. These guys are likely to cast their save because it's a will save. One of them got hit by it.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Yeah, so this is... Yeah, so they're going to take my party mate, and we're going to just instantly lose them. So they're going to go ahead and have to load back here, because it's impossible for me to get back out of this fight here, which kind of sucks, but... yeah, that encounter is actually legitimately unfair unless you've got, like, your party of 6, and you're doing a little bit better off. Honestly speaking,
All
actually...
according to plan.
I did another encounter, I think, after this, but...
I wrote it like I saw it.
Alright, I guess we'll go do another encounter. I think the frogs actually kicked our ass last time. I hate that I have to go all the way back here for this, but like normally you can sort of use your saves to get out of a fight, but I didn't save at the right time there. You sort of end up getting like the experience that you would have gotten from killing them anyway by doing their quests for them, so it's not really like you're missing out on anything by leaving them alive.
In due time.
Sight betrays that.
I don't actually know like what triggers that fight with technically, and I know it's sort of being in the more westerly regions, they tend to be closer to that side of things, but I don't know if there's a way to avoid them.
And Lindsay was called.
Focus on the goal.
I would love to actually switch my crossbow up for a heavy crossbow.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
8 damage sneak attack again. Turn this off now. Rage. Hope is dead. It's just wounded, actually. Okay, and we turn that off, right? Yeah, okay, good. Turn that off as well. I don't waste it. Elk should be a backup, actually. Okay. So, we've actually got enough left in the gas tank to potentially take that fight that we avoided last time.
That is not far.
Potentially. I'll throw up a save before we do it, but that was weird. The thing about that technically fight is that it's strictly speaking not as bad as it looks. Like, the thing about that fight is you can lose a party member and regain them because they take them to like a sort of camp, I'm assuming anyway. You go follow them, and once you found them, you get back your party member, as far as I know. They might actually just be dead, but you pick them up and you pick up 2 additional party members at that point in time, so. The other thing I could do is I could just go buy a party member and then just trade them off to the slavers and just be like, yeah, it's fine. Alright. That guy's got a lot of... oh, shit. Forgot about that encounter being there. Okay, let's actually retreat. So it's a bit tough if I accidentally pull 2 encounters. I can afford to get in one of those encounters, but not both of them. We could go looking for another fight, though, I definitely feel. The other thing is, it's kind of better if your animal companions get killed in combat, because then they don't suck up healing. Whereas if you let them survive, they actually take up all of your healing spells, which is really, really kind of awkward. You can disable automatic healing, and I think you can just manually heal up before you leave the map, like with all your healing spells, but preferably it'd be nice if you could just have it so that they don't choose to heal animal companions and that they just automatically heal the full for free, so that you don't have to coup de grace all your own animal companions. I think you can technically attack them if you want to. I don't.
All according to plan.
I think it takes resources to do that, though, anyway, so, because I think you can cast spells on them. Like, if you cast Fireball a bunch of times on your animal companions, I think that does get them. Okay, I think there's some wolves past these guys. Which, again, wolves are pretty tough fights, but should be doable. Actually, we can get past here. We can do another quest.
Give the order.
Alright.
I am your shield.
Bless again.
No mistakes.
Do I want to use Hurricane Bow here? Not really. This should be a fairly easy fight.
Anything is possible.
This should do it.
I'm writing you out of our story.
Ooh.
Let us strike as one!
A calculated
Sneak attack
risk.
is actually more damage than the critical, which is really, really powerful. In this case. Like, some cases that's not true, but... Turning this off here again. Lingering Song means we get the effects anyway. Ouch. Alright, there we go. Bear gets back up. Hulk is up. Both are wounded. Where's Amiri?
What you want?
Alright. So...
Lindsay the Magnificent?
Yes.
Lindsay the
Make sure we use our
Illustrious?
healing on the person who wants to have healing
May I
instead
suggest
of...
another way to use the spell?
Pretty much full health there. Actually, I think she is full health. Nice. Okay, so... How do we get up here again? This is where we can get some moon radishes for the alchemist guy. After that, he'll sell stuff for cheap.
Curious.
At that point in time, it might be okay for me to just buy a bunch of potions, honestly. Actually, I might be too far south. I might need to go further north before I can get the thing I'm thinking of. Yeah, I'm too far south. I need to go loop around and go back up again, I think. This map is huge. Like, this particular area, it's kind of ridiculous. And it's just littered with encounters. I'm gonna toss a save in here, actually. Doesn't rename the save, like it's kind of a weird save system in my opinion. I think there's another fight up here for some... This should be an easy one.
If I have to.
In due time.
Okay, there's a bug here. Okay, I'm gonna toss down. I'm gonna save here. My guys can't stealth. This is a bug that seemed to happen from time to time. Just go load game, pull this back up again, and I should be able to use stealth again.
Shadows engulf me.
Okay, well, honestly, if these people are the ones that
Don't
can't
hesitate.
stealth, it's not as bad. But it's still a weird bug.
Here.
Oh, giant centipedes. This is the wrong way. It's not that we can't stealth there. It's that there's invisible things that are seeing us, or burrowed things that can see us. Okay, where the hell are we supposed to go to get the moon radishes? Maybe it is this way. Yeah, I've had the bug before where it's just like loading, saving, lets me, oh, it's up here, I think. It's up here. There's another fight up here, though, I think.
Shadows engulf
Nope.
me.
Okay. Nope. No idea.
Shadows engulf me.
Their sight betrays them.
Huh. Very strange.
All according to plan.
Could be that the giant centipede is following me, and I'm already dead, but... Either way, we've got to the moon radishes. We should do this while we're at it. Kobold, lying in the middle of the patch, calls out to you, judging by the sorry state of his scales. He's the eldest of the group. His red eyes squint at the light, and his throat struggles to form words. Our patch, our celestial radish. Yick, radishes. I grew them back in my village one day while I was reading my book. My pa grabbed it from me and threw it into a fire. Then he made me go pick radishes. It was autumn, the ground was wet and cold, and there were worms everywhere. Ugh, filthy roots. About the radish. So I'm allowed to just be like, I don't need all of it. I'll leave half of what I dig out for you. Also, I could choose this one. This is lawful neutral. I think lawful good is what I actually believe here, though. Although this could give me some experience points. I'm going to try this. Failed. I'm going to actually go back, because I kind of want to see if I can get... I want to see if I can actually get experience points from doing that one, because I know that I don't get them if I do the the other option. Also, I can use some other bonuses and make it so I got a plus 14 there, which would help out tremendously with
enemy approaching.
That check there. Oh, this is where the giant centipedes are.
Serves you right.
I can't win this fight. There's like actually 6 of these damn things, and they're impossible to hit. So I was going the wrong direction. Should be going south here. Let's see if we can stealth though after I do this again.
All according to plan.
I wouldn't really take the fight with the centipedes until you're capable of seeing them coming. Okay. Is this, nope, still like that.
In due time.
Alright, so I forgot that there's an option for a diplomacy check here. Usually I just choose the lawful good thing out of habit, but I do think that it's
And Lindsay was called for.
worthwhile doing this.
State your desire.
So let's use glory here.
I wrote it like I saw it. Adventures call to them.
Okay. Oh yeah, 522 experiences. Holy shit. Finally, lifting a finger solemnly against you chew and let you. Pleased with his verdict, he turns over on his side. Other kobolds break out into delighted hissing. What are you doing now? Choose a radish, search for secret truths, small and big. Yeah, he's basically stoned on radishes. Might silly, but suits scale also. There are more important things in life, like, you know, doing drugs. I must go. Let's get out of here.
Just letting the ink dry.
Yeah, like, Inspire Confidence when you've got Lingering spells is so good, because you just toggle it on, do the skill checks, and, like, even if you're doing a couple, you can usually get through, like, 3 traps or 2 traps with just one.
That is not far.
Inspire Confidence. It's really, really good. Okay, so I want to take these moon radishes back to Boken, because, frankly speaking, I need potions.
As it
He's
should
the potion
be.
seller, and something, I don't remember how the meme goes. Something about strong potions or whatever the hell. I think there's an exit up here, yeah. Okay, so I want to try and get to that place without activating the technically thing, so I think I need to actually make a couple saves. So I'm going to make one here just in case something bizarre happens, but it should be fine, honestly, what we're doing right now. Typically speaking, what happens is I can encounter them when I'm... Usually you encounter them in the North Marches. That's how I usually activate that, but it must be when you're west of this river line here, you're able to encounter them, or something like that. But I've never actually encountered them before on the way to the abandoned hut. Like, that was the first time that's ever happened to me. But, yeah, things happen. Yeah, this is saying I could, like, adjust the difficulty back down, but I don't really want to go that far, but... A bunch of those random encounters on the road, I really wish they did more with, like, spot checks and stuff like that, where you could see it coming from long enough away that you could use your buff spells, because they really don't want you to be able to use buff spells, I find. Alright, show me your wares, offer... Gotta go through all this crap again. Actually, no, I don't get the discount until I deal with spider caves as well, I think. It's quite a big discount that'll give you as well. Actually, that's a masterwork one. I'm gonna switch out one of our crossbows for the masterwork one. One's also masterwork. Okay, so deal that. Check that as well. I could start learning some spells here. Let's add
Let's add this to our thing before we go out there. It's time. But one of the things that you can do in this game is I can go in here and I can use this and copy to spellbook. So this would get me the snowball spell. I could also learn, not that, that's a non-wizard spell. I could learn protection from chaos, which would actually get me a different spell completely than that. So if we take a look here, I've currently got a regular light crossbow. I would like to have a masterwork light crossbow. And I think you've also got a regular light crossbow, yes. Okay. And another masterwork light crossbow is there. Cool. Let's sell those old busted ones. No sentimental value here. It's like the one that's gotten us through this adventure so far. Don't give a shit. Alright. Here's your radishes, you crazy old man. Gain some more experience points. Why do you need the moon radishes? Sprained his back last summer. You see, I tried to move a heavy chest all by myself. Can't even imagine the healing powers of these radishes. They make good pain-killing ointment. Potent, exquisite. I just, Oleg would never confess his weakness to anybody, but I see him wince every time he bends over to pick something up. Oh, when will the poor man realize he's not 15 anymore? So he also uses it for potion making, but I feel pretty confident this guy also like uses them for recreational purposes.
In due time.
Feel 99% confident that that's the case. Alright. Yeah, so we've got a lot of ways to go before we gain a level here.
How may I serve you?
What services?
That's why
vision.
I'm here.
What do you want from
Find
me?
the temp.
And dialogue.
How may I serve you?
Tell me
What
about yourself,
exactly?
blah,
My
blah.
story. Rebel. My misdeeds cost. Well, one led by
I don't
Providence.
necessarily
I
know
left
if I
to
need to
gather
be
my
doing this
flock,
stuff.
and we
I'm
surrounded
gonna
the
pick
town.
out. I've been
Still,
picking a lot of
whatever
them.
the case.
I like both those
Imagine how
answers,
my
and I've been picking a lot of
mind
lawful
raced
answers.
When here, for some, for me, is as you wish.
Tell me
Of
about Rastal.
course, it would. The word demand does not befit the stag god.
I don't really want to get into any arguments with them. Like, these all feel kind of like
merry weddings and newborn
things that are not
children
true
and
for my
their
character,
mothers.
so-
I am happy to help.
Thank you for the story.
How may I serve you?
Need the help of a cleric here, and we're going to go ahead and buy... Actually, what did Cleanse do again? Gets rid of conditions as well. That's not what we want here. It's really just the lowest level spells for cure spells are the most cost efficient. I'm going to get 10. 250 bucks. It's not a bad deal at all. Much, much cheaper than potions, which cost like twice as much. Oh, and I haven't slept yet.
All according to plan.
Okay. Well, let's save game here. Let's get this chest open. I don't think
This
there's
is not
anything super
possible.
important in there. Like, I have to roll a 15. Alright. We're doing it. We're loading until I roll a 15. It's not actually too bad a roll to have to get. I thought it would be like I'd have to roll a 20 or something like that.
I can't.
Alright, what do we get this time? We rolled a 2. Fantastic. Got a 25% chance of succeeding this. So if I load 4 times, I should succeed. Unless you guys have seen my previous episodes, which are not
This
out
is
yet.
not possible.
In which case, you know, it's a 1 in 4 chance. I don't think that that should be locked at 2. I feel confident I just rolled a 2 twice in a row. If we roll a 2 again, then I'll know for sure that I'm actually locked and have to wiggle around a little bit and then do it.
I can't.
Okay, we rolled a 9. I'm not locked into the roll, so... By the way, this has been like 5 on the 1 in 4. Let's see if we can get a statistically unlikely record that'll end up on some sort of like weird math channel.
This is not possible.
Alright, that's 6 in a row. I might have miscounted, but I think that's 6 in a row. 25% chance. 25% chance.
It is finished.
Oh, okay, we got it. I also didn't have what I think I thought I was going to get from this dam. Okay, well, never mind. I thought there might be like a ring of protection in there that I could use. That would be important. I already missed one of the other rings of protection that I kind of need, but maybe I should go look for that again. I can never tell what skill checks are gonna do one thing or another. Okay, let's just sell all that stuff basically. I think that isn't actually even his, but who knows, maybe it is. Alright. So, I want to go to that hut, because it gives you a lot of experience points, or not a lot, but it gives you some experience points, without much effort, unless I get intercepted by the technical league again, which would instantly cause us to get wrecked, so... to make sure that nothing too terrible happens, like maybe it's a specific thing, I don't know, but there's a chance that I won't be able to dodge them if I don't put a save here. Like if I go there to the abandoned hut and then try to head my way back, but I keep running into them on the way back, that might be possible, so I'm going to create a new save here. And we'll find out if it's a guaranteed thing that I'm going to encounter those guys on the way here. Shouldn't be. Like, oh, there, that's them again. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna have to go back here. I guess I'll have to leave that for later. If we get our 6th party member and if we get our 6th party member and we're level 5, that should be fairly easy. If we're level 4 and we have 6 party members, it should be doable. But if we're level 3 and there's just 5 of us... This is not them. Okay, good. Yeah, if you're not in the woods, it never seems to happen. I wonder if there's a way around them. I like how it says you spotted the enemies, but I can't see shit here. They're there.
Blood for Gorham!
I actually walked a little bit too far forward there. These guys are archers. Locking them down and killing one
Tear
of
them apart!
Sort of what we want to do here.
This should do it.
The archer is the dangerous one when it comes to like damage. Getting someone on top of them to lock them down is a good idea. Took a lot of damage though on that, more than I expected really. Should be fine then.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Yes.
We want to rest before we go into the Sycamore anyway, because we want to make sure that we're going in there without being exhausted. Nice. Okay.
All according to plan.
Both Lindsay and Jathal have like the best Cure Light wounds. They got +3 on their Cure Light wounds. Okay, Heavy Rain. We're out of there anyway. Yeah, the Technic thing, like, if you don't win that first fight, then other fights become ridiculously hard, so... I don't feel like it makes sense to give up one of your party members, even if you lose them in combat or something like that. Oh, jeez. It's getting disgustingly humid. Yes, I agree, Jacob.
In due time.
It should subside pretty quickly. Usually this sort of thing doesn't last very long. But we want to go find those two... Okay, yeah, it's subsided enough that we no longer have the penalties. That's good.
That is not far.
That's kind of what we're hoping for out of this. Oh, shit.
Shadows engulf them.
Almost walked into these guys. This is the fight that we sort of wanted to worry about here. These guys are actually a little bit tough. I want to use Divine Favor here, not the other one.
See?
Actually, are you high enough for this to be a +2? And weapon damage rolls for every 3 caster levels you have. At least one, so I need to have 6 before that increases. Never mind, okay.
I'm listening.
Anything is possible.
We've
A
got
calculated
Mastercraft
risk.
bows now.
To victory!
Nice 14 damage sneak attack on that one.
Unworthy.
wretched This won't kill me! Get me, Gorum!
Poison, strength damage. Okay. This is why these things are
Just letting
scary.
the ink dry.
Okay.
What
Alright,
troubles
well, shit. I forgot to rest before I came in here, so I guess we'll go out and rest again.
Here.
How much over are you? How much strength damage do you take from that? Jesus. Took -4. Apparently that's enough to knock her out of being able to carry her own armor. It is very heavy armor though, so. I don't have any restoration abilities right yet.
As it should be.
Let's get out of here and rest. That poison's going to take us 4 rests to burn through, but she's not really a character I use for offense anyway, so it's not a huge deal unless I can't get her strength high enough for her to wear plate armor. Frankly, this means that she can be a backline sorcerer for a little while, but I kind of do need her to be able to deal with stuff.
It's funny that you and I are so much
There's someone on the
alike.
road, get ready, shit.
Enemy approaching.
Oh, that's like 3 kobolds. That is not good. Alright, I'm just gonna go back to load game here. Autosave. Actually, no, that's shit. I have to go all the way back to this one. I haven't actually usually had those ambushes on that sort of rest there. It's quite unusual for me to have that. Save before I hit the rest thing, I guess. Manual saves are just way better than the autosaves. This is where the Iron Man mode would really have been screwing me over. Alright, no ambush this time. No roadside goblins or whatever. Not that they really did that much, but still. Alright.
All according to plan.
These Asbladdles or whatever the hell are hard. It's a tricky fight. I probably actually need to use Hurricane Bow for this. Or I don't need to, but it would help a lot.
In due time.
Oops, shit. I forgot sneak attack. Looks like I'll get that anyway, but I don't have any of my buffs up or anything like that. Alright, we'll see if we can do this, but I think I'm gonna have to reset. Kills one of them.
Avenge me.
Kills
This
hey.
body holds no more!
Instantly kills one of our party members again. These things are really, really strong. So this is why I'm so afraid of them. Yeah, just have to walk forward a little bit more carefully. I thought I was in the wrong lane. I thought I was like traveling in the wrong direction, so I thought I probably won't encounter them because I'm in the wrong spot, but turns out no, we were going the right way. They're basically like relatively low-ish CR dragons, but they're quite powerful for low-level adventurers. Like, if we were level 10, that's when a true dragon would become scary, and those guys would be kind of trivial, but we're nowhere near that. And a true dragon, of course, right now would still be, like, absolutely terrifying, because it would instantly just breathe on our party and they'd all die, but... Okay, let's hit the stealth
They'll
button.
never see me coming. In due time.
Yeah, there they go.
I am yours to command.
Do that. Going to do
what?
this. Going
State
to
your
do
desire.
this.
I know what to
Going to
do.
do this.
Just letting the ink
I
dry.
don't think I want to use the large person necessarily for this here, but
This should do it.
I could throw a save up here actually. I feel like this is an okay spot for one.
To victory!
Okay, who missed?
I missed. Okay, I want that sneak attack shot. Because otherwise these guys are going to tear through me too quickly. I have to kill one of them really quickly. And the sneak attack does, like, make that much, much faster. I'm wondering, I can't remember if I can color spray these guys or not.
Serves you right.
To victory!
Okay, who missed? I did again. Same rolls. I should have a fairly high chance of hitting, especially compared to Lindsay.
This should do it.
What is my attack right now here? It's +8, so we're getting this against their flat-footed armor class. They have armor though. So.
To victory!
Okay, did I hit or did Lindsay hit? Lindsay hit again. What the hell's up with this? Maybe I'm out of range for my sneak attack, because I've noticed that sometimes it lets you sneak attack past 30 and sometimes not. Like last time, the first time I did this, it was a sneak attack, right?
This should do it. Enemy approaching.
Both hits. There we go. Okay, well, I have no idea. Alright, turn this off. And hope for the best. I want these guys to sort of veer down this way a bit. I'm okay with them instantly killing the thing they killed. I just don't want them killing my actual party members here. Okay, Amiri, let's actually have you rage.
Yeah.
There we go. Turn that up as well. And I think our elk is actually just dead.
Here
Yeah, I hate this. I hate this particular fight.
See.
All
Okay.
according to plan.
So there should be another kobold fight up ahead, and I'm not 100% sure if I feel up for it, but got some duration still on our buff spells, so let's potentially do this. Bless should only be lasting for a little bit longer. This should only be lasting a little bit longer because she's a lower level. I thought you should have longer duration on Divine Favor. What the hell?
You have my attention.
Oh, it's 1 minute flat. Shit. Interesting. Alright, well.
They'll never see me coming.
Gonna lose those buffs, and that's fine. Should be able to just rely on... Actually, no, there's no mites here. Okay, well, actually, let's back off. This might be a bit of a tricky fight right now. Without the, help. What we want to do is just avoid any difficult fights and do as many easy
In
fights
due
as we
time.
can until we've got, like... Until we hit some sort of power spike or something like that, basically. There might be another encounter that I think I can take by the sycamore itself. I don't think I can easily take out the wolf. But I'm glad I got rid of those stupid little lizard things. Because they're a nightmare. Go ahead and save.
That is not far.
I think there's some fights I can take up here. Where the moon radishes sort of are. I think there should be...
What's that?
Well, there's this, I guess. It's worth a decent chunk of money. If I recall correctly, heading towards here, yeah, this is fairly
A
easy to take
calculated
out,
risk.
even if there's another one.
What for Gorum?
I think there is another one of these. Maybe not.
Well.
Alright. Nope. Alright. Fine.
As it should be.
Yeah, if you stand here, you can actually defeat those guys really, really easily. You just fire arrows at them. Okay.
In due
Oh,
time.
shit. Right, there is another fight up here. It's not one I want to take. Oh god, okay. I think that's like a shambling mound or something like that. Alright, so let's head through this way a bit. I think this one was dead end. So I know we fought some wolves here.
All according to plan.
And I think there's a log that you can climb up, but I think that's this area. But I might be thinking of another area. There's a giant elk down here. I think this is
Follow
actually,
my
no,
lead.
I think this is somewhere slightly different. This place is too big and I get confused. Oh yeah, no, this is a different spot. Okay. Stealth button.
Don't hesitate.
Hit bless.
State your desire.
She's got enough spells I can sort of afford to use hers.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Time's not waiting.
Just letting the ink dry.
I am prepared. This will hurt.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Okay. Get
Let
two
us
of you on
strike
that
as
one.
one.
We'll need you two to
Tear
work as a
them
team against
apart.
that one. This should be a sneak attack again for me. Though. There you go. Oh, she's tripped, right?
Kill me! I'll survive.
We're gonna get killed by wolves.
survive.
Really? Yeah, we're gonna get killed by wolves. Alright, well. Guess I'm not doing any more fights for the rule one here. That's peculiar. Because that's actually, I've done that fight before, and it's usually actually pretty easy, but I guess maybe we're getting really bad rolls or something. It's definitely possible. Okay, well, I don't know what other easy fights exist then. I might be out of the easy ones.
All according to plan.
This is where the centipedes are. They're real big trouble. This is where a demi-lich is. That's real big trouble. Do I just try to get into the stupid cave there? I hope not.
In due
Take
time.
the thylacine.
Let us strike
Can you
as
make
one.
an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Ouch. Right. I don't know how you can skim this after that, and I don't think I can. Yeah. Great. Okay. Well, what do we do? So we've sort of torn through the easy fights. We're out of those. I guess what we would have to do now is heal the bear.
That is not far.
Or heal the elk and the bear. Because the amount of, like, experience points I need for another level, like, we're not going to find easy experience points to get all the way up
As
there.
it should be.
Like, it's a bit much. It's the question of what do we do now is going to be a little bit awkward. I wonder if I can slip past the Technic guys if I go by myself. Like, what if I remove everybody else from my party? Would that be something I could do to get to there? We're gonna experiment, guys. I'm gonna go do a dumbass experiment, because you can change people, like, on the fly-ish. And if I get a random encounter of a different sort, I can sort of just be like, eh, well, I guess I'll just reset from, like, the save point. So for what we're doing, like, right now, which is really dumb, I'm gonna go all the way back to Oleg's Trading Post after we've all gone there and gotten, like, 2 fights. You know what? Suck it up. Like, random encounter here should be fine. Even though we're fatigued, like, the people are fatigued.
Don't you think?
Well, that's fun. Alright, you two head
Do
over
not
that way.
falter.
You two head back this way.
Tear them apart.
People who are fatigued are going to be a lot less effective here, but that's fine. Just in case, I'm actually gonna rest here though. Where's
Done with
Mary?
waiting.
There we go. Nope. All right. What do I have to roll on this? It's a pretty hard check, so yeah, likely to fail them, but... there we go.
Paladins of Shaylin venerate beauty and art, but the amusing part is that they don't have the slightest clue about either.
I'd agree with you here. That's why I left the Order of the Eternal Rose. Behind their colored silks and lofty words hides common gray mediocrity.
They're both snobs. It's fine. There's the elk just magically respawned there. This is why these damn things are so good. Alright. What's funnier is like when your bear like gets incinerated and just spontaneously decombusts, like when you're camping, because you can see them like lying there burnt beside you. That was sort of one of the weird respawns that I had. Okay. So we're gonna try something. I don't know if it's gonna work. There's a high chance that this could end up killing us because we'll end up with a different random encounter and I'll die because if I get attacked by a wolf, I'm dead. But we can get a certain distance here before we have to be worried. So create another save here. I really want to see if we can do this. This isn't really important or sensible, but my inventory's weight's too high. Okay, let's
all according to plan.
Dump off a bunch of stuff in our inventory here, so plug. So all this stuff here is too heavy for me to carry, which given that I'm a noodle person is fine. What we're going to do is head into here, head upstairs, and I'm going to just dump all this stuff into this box, because that's sort of what it's there for. A lot of stuff. Alright, so we've lost our camp gear, which is going to be awkward. I actually do probably need at least one camp gear. I don't want all of it, I want one of it. Splits. Okay. So, how's our inventory looking now? Yeah, we're at light load. Okay, good. I could even drop off the dagger somewhere, like I don't really need that, but it's probably fine. It's always useful to have a dagger with you. Let's save the game here again. Let's see if I can make it through this. Alright, we could even try to run away from certain types of encounters as well, but this is no leave. Alright, so this is certainly not what I would say is a normal way of getting around this thing, but it's what we're going to have to do here potentially, I don't know. In a certain sense, I should also be less susceptible to random encounters because I have stealth. So I should be able to, like, get away from these guys, but who knows? Oh, I was supposed to go south. Okay, well.
I tire.
I'm gonna keep going here a little bit. Oh, all characters fatigue. It's fine. It's just ignore that. Random encounter. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back because I took a wrong turn and it's really delayed us up a bit. We could have been where we were trying to go if I hadn't taken a wrong turn. Oh, hi.
This one, I suppose, but I don't like his snout. Finish him off. Oh! Apparently, if I get this, they just freaking murder me. We did make it long enough that I could potentially... I think, actually, if I do some oops, this is the wrong one. I think if I do this carefully, I can make it to where I'm trying to go.
Tire.
My character's like, I'm tired, and then these people are just like, let's find this random person and just murder the shit out of him. It's like, what? Why? Why would you do that? Okay, so I don't think I need to not have the party. I just need to save scum a lot, so just, like, every few feet, I guess. And if I can get there without getting a random encounter and then get back without getting a random encounter, that's sort of what we're looking to do here. I'm gonna double save this, though, so that I've got this as well. Okay. If we're going with a group, I might as well collect all. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, except... I do know I can do well in the spider thing at this level, it's just, it's tricky. Okay, we made it past where we've traditionally sort of gotten stopped by these guys. So it is just RNG, and I wasn't like the other time that we encountered.
Tire.
Oh shit, I went past the place we're supposed to go. God damn it. Every time I miss the turn off there and we go in a stupid direction like that, I take longer to get there and I'm more likely to end up in that random encounter. I keep not paying attention to where those little icons let me go across here. Okay, so I'm gonna travel to here specifically. I keep forgetting that the little icon shows up after I get here. Like, I should actually have vision of the path there, though. So that's a little bit weird. There we go. Okay. Okay.
All according to plan.
You're here, please follow me. So there are some encounters here. There's also some stuff we can get. Yeah, so this is the origins and the tragic backstory of why the Stag Lord became a villain or whatever. Just because you're getting, you know, acid splashed by your caretaker or whatever isn't really a great reason to go around murdering everybody else, but at the same time, sure, fine.
What's that?
Alright, I kind of want to hit a save up at some point here so that I've got the backup for some things. We can loop into here, but I think there's some wolves down here. So I guess we'll make another save. We'll be saving in this one. Yeah, there's the wolves.
I am your shield.
And hopefully we don't get that random thing happening like we did last time.
This should do it.
Just utter failure.
To victory!
15 damage sneak attack, nice. Not enough room, this is fine. I don't really have to worry about it. Nice. I forgot to turn off the party earlier. That's fine. Oh, the elk's alive. I thought the elk was dead. Okay. Well, cool.
Focus on the goal.
Are either of the... Huh. Oh, there it is. Okay. Miri. Skin it. All.
How curious.
Alright. Been more than a few times I've gone searching for treasure and forgot there's wolves there and just got immediately murdered by them. The way that you should play this game most of the time is like in stealth mode, slowly inching around the map here. I don't know, I think... Yeah, this is fine. And now he's the, asshole, the Stag Lord. Presumably he got some sort of weird, like, magical power or whatever the hell while out there. Got his, like, fancy helmet or whatever. Not even sure what he does there. Alright. Basically the same thing as was he basically just reversed the situation there. What does the young kid say? Uno reverse card or whatever the hell. Who the hell plays Uno? Honestly speaking, it's a garbage game. Anyway,
this is not possible.
Oh shit!
I wrote it like I saw it. It's just not my lucky day.
Well, I guess we're gonna run through this one. I wish I told you if it was locked beforehand. Ah shit! I have to fight the wolves again. I wish I told you it was locked beforehand. That way that I could know that I need to cast Inspire Competence. Which would make it, like, a lot easier for me to get through those stupid locks and stuff like that.
Just letting the ink dry.
Focus on the goal.
What troubles you?
You cannot stand against me.
Tear them apart!
I will survive.
Really?
I always survive.
Made some real bad rolls on that one, jeez. It's a shame you can't have your archers up on the ledge there firing down at them. It's kind of like one of those weird situations.
Sight betrays them.
Well,
alright.
I am your shield.
Anything is possible.
Bad rolls happen. It's part of life.
This should do it.
Like I saw it. There. Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
God damn it. Alright, let's have people sort of auto-distribute themselves here. Bear's down. Miri got tripped.
Survive.
Down.
This body holds no more.
Alright. That first one went just really well, and then we just suddenly have a huge string of fairly bad rolls there. It's the trip attack that really makes wolves kind of dangerous, actually. Like the fact that they can keep you sort of chain locked down.
Adventure is called to them.
Time's not waiting.
I probably should use a large person here or something like that.
Anything is possible.
You cannot stand against me.
Alright, we got the sneak attack hit this time, which is sort of what we want. Might as well use rage here.
Yeah.
Knock down again.
Survive.
Attack of
I always survive.
We might still be able to beat him this time.
This body holds no more.
Damn it. She's probably gonna try and get back up and get her own attack of offhand. Don't hate on Uno. I don't actually hate it. It's just I never enjoy playing it. There's a difference. Hate is for Monopoly.
Time's not waiting.
Adventure is called.
Like, there's a lot of board games that are just sort of like boring, and Uno's kind of one of them.
Just letting the ink dry.
It is kind of like a kid's game, though. It's not really
this should
that
do it.
complicated.
And Lindsay was called forth.
There. You cannot stand against me.
Yeah, 18 damage sneak attack. That's sort of what we're looking for there. We'll hit rage. We'll hope that he doesn't kill us before we're capable of doing anything like he did the last 2 times, because that is sort of the problem we're running into.
This won't kill me.
There we go. Alright, well that worked out okay.
Anything is possible.
Done with
Unfortunately,
waiting.
crit one of them, so I can't really skin it, but... Oh, that's different. I don't think I've ever found this. Huh.
All according to plan.
I see something.
Well, that's all interesting. Huh. go ahead and save the game here, and I'm going to want to use Inspire Competence for when I'm up in this area here, so that I can get through this stupid skill challenge a little bit more easily. Like, maybe there is a way to tell if the box is locked beforehand. I should figure that out. Although that would slow my game down probably more than saving and reloading most of the time, since most of the time they're not. Let's get through this, drop a save, and save scan our way into a box. I should actually have a fairly okay chance of getting through this with competence bonus from Inspire Competence. We've got 2 checks at fairly okay numbers, but given that it took me like 7 or 8 tries to get a 4 on a D4, I think that my odds are stacked against me somehow. Not that that's going to matter. I'm probably going to be stuck here, and I'm going to have to go back to an even further save.
Ready for anything?
I wrote it like I saw it.
Focus on the goal.
Okay, so I want to see if these things are...
I know what to do.
Give the order.
Time's not waiting.
Doesn't say. Okay.
This is not possible.
Okay. I rolled a 12, and I need to roll a 13.
Adventures call to them.
Lindsay has a chance as well.
I failed. I'm sorry.
She rolled an 11. Yeah, okay. She needs to roll a 14, though, I think. Okay.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Time's not waiting.
What troubles you?
This is another thing that's different in this compared to, like, the real game.
Applause, please.
Yeah. In the real game, you
Anything
can
is
actually
possible.
retry a lock as many times as you want. And that you might think that that makes it trivial to open locked doors and stuff like that. The pressure in those situations is
letting
not
the
that
ink
you
dry.
can or cannot open the locked thing. It's that if you're trying to open a lock while there's someone, like, breathing over your shoulder, you're in a high-pressure situation, that's when locks become dangerous. Because if it takes you, like, 20
I
minutes
have
to open
been
the
waiting
lock,
for you. The flowers, birds, and
you'll
wind
basically be
told me
screwed.
you would come. Oh, my poor flowers. They will perish before long in this bog.
seems that only you can see or hear the nymph.
Not many have heard a voice from above, and fewer still are those who followed it to a positive outcome.
It's fine.
Search the area around the hut. Try to find anything that remained of the
She
druid
talks
who
a lot,
lived
and she
here.
talks really slowly. I'm going to
I
kind
am
of skip
sure
through this.
the fog
The
is
basic
his
thing is,
doing.
like, there's an evil
This
druid who's creating this
suffocating
fog.
veil is as vicious
there's a
as
temple
his
that,
nature.
can work there.
We should let. Do you
She's
really
basically like a
young?
nature nymph, and she's tied to the
Those
area.
greater powers decide one day, perhaps.
Strange
Yes.
vision, which
yes.
stuff.
The
I will
soil.
return later.
I will be waiting.
Okay, so she talks a lot and she talks really slowly. That's why I'm kind of skipping through her dialogue a little bit. I think there's also some more checks that I have to get through here if I want all the stuff. Like, a bunch of these places, if you go back to them once you're a higher level and have higher perception checks, you can actually get a whole bunch of extra things. Because you'll be able to sort of pass more spot checks and be able to do more of that sort of stuff there. Alright, watch as the wolf that's in here just immediately murders one of us. I don't think it's possible to actually fail this perception check, because it's necessary to advance the
You
game.
come again. Did you find something? An ancient temple. The temple of the
Okay. I want to see if this is possible to fail, because maybe it's actually possible to not find that. But... DC 5. Yeah. Okay, so there's a wolf in here, for some reason. Pretty much impossible to properly ambush it.
Unworthy.
Miri, you're almost dead, so I'm gonna have you stay more in the back first. So we got the animals in there, it's fine. Look at all these flanking attacks here.
This body holds no more.
Jesus. You can see it like bouncing out the side there. Okay, this is getting a bit silly. Just on natural 20s alone, I should have killed this stupid wolf by now. There we go, Jesus. Alright, fortunately, what's her name's alive, J-Fell's still alive. I think this is locked as well.
I know what to do.
I'm gonna save the game here.
Adventures call to them.
Passing
Ready
skill
for
checks
anything?
is so contingent on, like, actually friggin' having... Oh, this is empty. Okay, never mind. Let's get everyone in here for a bit.
All according to plan.
And Lindsay was called for.
Huh. I would have sworn that they'd probably have something in there, but apparently not. Okay.
In due time.
Alright, I think we've got everything that I'm going to be able to get out of here. And all we're going to do at this point in time is try and find out if I can get to home base again without having to run into technically, because if I run into them again, we're screwed, so...
Here I
What troubles you?
Not that.
Esme, Axel, yes. Esme, Axel, yes. Esme, Axel, yes. Esme, I'm listening. Yes.
Just making sure they don't use any of these on, like, the stag or whatever. Alright, we'll take this as well. I didn't see where I missed that. Probably that last wolf had a tenderloin on him. Alright, so we have to drop another save here. And I have to make sure it's this one. So we've got the option to not do this whole quest here. Because if I get caught on the way out, then we're in trouble. But we might be able to save some our way past this. I don't care that you're tired, we're running. Shit. Okay, it's them. I can't do that from here. Okay.
Resting would be nice.
Especially not
Don't you
going to happen
think?
if I'm tired here. Okay, so this again. I basically just have to make it out of the forest, and usually these guys can't be an encounter outside of there. So if I get to, like, here, I'll be fine. I might actually want to rest here. I don't think it actually does much, though.
Resting would be nice. Don't you think?
Okay, we've made it out. Rest.
Amiri, why don't you wear serious armor? Your entire body is covered in scars.
So what? I'm a barbarian, not some princess. It's like that with us. The more scars, the better.
Okay. So we've done the thing. I hate everything. Alright. So we made it. We're out of the stupid area where those guys will murder the crap out of me. On normal difficulty, they're actually completely takeable at this level. It's actually not even that hard. It's just that, like, on this difficulty, they're so much less reasonable. Alright. So I don't know what is the deal with these things. I feel like there's something you can do with them. A well-grounded antiquities collector might pay handsome. I'm guessing there's someone who pays more for them, I guess. So we can sell these things because they're worth a lot of money. And yeah, we've got a whole bunch of these things as well. Again, and we're looking for an antiquities collector to sell those to, so keep those for now. And we've got 2,700. Just looking for if there's anything new here that would be interesting. There's nothing I really need right now, honestly. probably save up for Headband of Vast Intelligence since I'm pretty close to the time where I would use that. Alright. So let's just check our journal here. I want to remember what it is that we want to be doing here right now. There's killing the boar. I don't remember how difficult that is. Yeah, like whenever I can, I'd like to try and do that. Actually, I'm about to switch over games as well. I should probably think about doing that soon here. Have to find the Temple of the Elk. We have to kill Tuskcutter, Death of the Wargs. Wait, what? Why is this in two places? Interesting. I guess it's because it's two different types of quests there. It wants to make sure you're telling us that. Yeah, like I had a rough time streaming a couple times where it's just like my car broke down and I could not stream because like I needed to like do all the stuff to like get my car repaired. But other than when like it's my dad's birthday on the day of streaming, or like my car dies, or my computer explodes, or I get shot in the head, you know, I generally try to stream unless something like that happens. Fortunately, that last one hasn't happened yet, but I get the feeling like if that did happen, it would make it hard to stream. Difficult, not impossible. Alright, let's, yeah, I'm really not certain as to what I want to be doing right now in this game here, because, I could stack in some Burning Hands, but I really want to go into the Spider Cave with another level.
Focus on the goal.
I feel like that would help me tremendously in that particular fight there, and I'm like still 3,000 experience points away there. I think I have to try and clear out the Sycamore, which is gross because like that place is ridiculously hard. Yeah, everybody. Like it's gonna consist of me like popping in there, getting in a whole ton of fights, by which I mean like 2 fights against a million things at once. And then I have to retreat all the way back out, and then I have to do it again. It's gonna be that sort of whole process. Yeah, random encounter, that's fine. I think we'll try and get into the tree. Bandit Brawler, so he's a monk. And it looks like we automatically aggroed onto him, so we're already in the fight. Alright, fine. Where's the other one, though? There it is.
This should do it.
Let us strike as one!
Just delay this guy here. They call him a brawler. He looks like he's raging. Fight Amiri for 16 damage.
Won't kill me! I'll survive. I always survive.
Okay, so we downed one of them. Their barbarian was friggin' tough. What the hell? Maybe I should have just been color spraying him or something like that, or dazing him. That probably would have helped.
Serves you right.
Yeah, you know what? Let's actually work on that. Let's try and chain dazes on this guy. Actually, I can sneak attack with my main, so I might as well do that. What are you?
A calculated risk.
It's a level 1 warrior. It's just a warrior. What the hell? All the difficulty is stacked in that one guy. Yeah. Why was that barbarian so tough? Oh god. Alright, let's take all their stuff there. He had hide armor and he had a greatsword. A greatsword would actually potentially be slightly better on her than her current. Oh, I have a Yaris. It's a pretty old one. It's
all according to plan.
Absolutely ancient, but it works pretty well.
And
like
Lindsay was
Toyota
called
cars
for.
tend to last, so. But the battery only has like a lifespan of 10 years, so like I had to replace it.
Yes.
Because it's also like minus 40 when my car broke down, so you know.
You have my attention. Tashani Savitu. Tashani Savitu.
Glad that barbarian didn't get like a lucky crit that instantly killed someone, because then I'd have to redo the stupid fight here. Alright, so we finished that. Let's get out of here.
In due time.
Or do I want to sleep? I might want to rest.
I'm listening.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
Need to use more buff spells when I'm actually in combat. Usually the way I use buff spells is I like using them all as preparation. But you can use buffs when you're in the middle of combat. It's just
feels bad in your
Your
action
sword
economy.
is so heavy. Maybe you should carry a smaller weapon and wear more serious armor.
Yeah, right. Why do I need armor? My enemies can barely raise their hands before they fall on the ground. That wouldn't be so
The funny
easy
thing
if
is
I
I've
was
equipped her
swinging a
with like decent
toothpick.
armor, a longsword, and a shield, and that's what she's been using because I need the accuracy. Damn it! All right, well, whatever. Okay. I wish they would talk to you sometimes, because they only ever talk to each other, it feels like. Actually, I think they do fully heal your animal companions with this, even if I don't have any Cure Light Wounds. It feels weird, because I think that they take up my healing spells normally. Maybe they aren't. It's hard to tell sometimes. Because sometimes they'll say, like, something has healed for such and such an amount, but they don't tell you where the healing came from, and I usually assume it comes from Cure Lights. Alright, so there's two entrances to this place that I'm trying to get to. There's, like, the north one, which is past a bunch of millipedes and shit like that, and then there's the south one, which I think is
not
past
far.
a fight with a bunch of kobolds, and I think the kobold fight is easier to take, so we'll probably go for that one. Plus, it's easier for me to kill the kobolds than it is the mites to a certain degree. So I feel like that's the route we're going to try and take. We've already killed the Asladals, whatever the hells, but... the kobold fight itself is actually going to be kind of difficult, so here they are. Okay. Stealth. So if we fully buff before this fight here, I think that would be useful, including possibly an enlarged person on a Miri. So we're going to have to do the whole sequence here, which includes going in here and doing this, and trying to remember that we've done this, because I will sometimes forget and not actually put her armor back on. So enlarged person takes a little bit longer to cast, so we're going to give some more time here. So once we cast that, we can go back to her, and we can throw her armor back on. If I can remember where I put it. There. Switch back to this set.
Ready for anything.
I don't necessarily need the Hurricane Bow. I don't have very many casts of that. But what we do want to do is have Divine Favor cast, and Divine Favor cast, and Bless cast.
Adventures
We're gonna have Lindsay use this.
I am prepared.
Then we're going to try and sneak attack one of these
You
kobolds.
deserved it. Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Critical hit sneak attack for 21 damage. Nice.
Do not falter!
Kobold just friggin' explodes. Alright. Switch to that.
Any last wishes?
This guy I can
This will
sneak
hurt.
attack, so... Nope, missed. Okay. So there should be a mage back here somewhere, which is going to make things tricky for us. This combination should be able to tear through this guy pretty effectively. Our elk here is getting his ass kicked, that's fine. Now we've missed that opening second
Let's
shot.
try
Let's go ahead
this
and try
way.
and use phase here. Oh, shit. Okay, I want to try and get myself up here, so I can try and color spray these three. I'm gonna hit Rage here. We're mostly still fine, I think, but whatever this guy's about to cast here, who's he throwing this at?
This is where I step in.
The problem is that, like, I don't want to get everybody AoE by the Alchemist. So we're gonna have these guys standing up here. Probably getting owned by that Alchemist Fire. I don't want to be running up too far by myself here. What we're trying to do is get this guy to throw that when my dudes are not in melee combat here.
Serves you right.
He's using shield now. Okay, good.
Unworthy.
Down my elk there. It's fine. Oh, I'm about to die. Hopefully this goes off fast enough. Okay.
Tear them apart!
Okay, I'm not dead. That's all I'm really asking for here. Let's get out of here. Okay, so the thing that helps here is that they're going to friendly fire them. So they've really hurt their own dude a lot in that, so. Try and that guy there. I don't want to be using days here. I want
A
to be
calculated risk.
shots.
This body holds no more.
I always survive.
Ouch. Okay. Well, that flame thing actually hurt a lot more than I thought it was going to. The next one's going to actually kill, unfortunately. The thing that you want to try and do with that guy is actually lure him into using his fire spell so that it kills his allies, which is what I'm trying to sort of do there, but it's tricky to get him to do it. Like I said, this sort of is actually a really quite difficult fight. There is another way for me to do this, actually, and I might try that this time, is you sort of run away. Although I might miss out on that like amazing sneak attack critical that exploded a guy, but
State your desire.
I should have used the yeah, it probably should be fine.
I know what to do.
I'm gonna use mage armor on myself this time. Lasts for 3 hours at this point. Okay.
And Lindsay was called forth. Serves you right.
Blood for Gorham!
Okay, so we've taken him out. We're not actually necessarily going to keep running forward here. And we just take these guys out and then get ready for a sneak on the next encounter as well.
Let us strike as one!
Unworthy.
Okay, so instead of engaging this, we're going to go ahead and start running. So we're no longer near that mage. We can get a Miri probably by...
This should do it.
Do not falter!
These guys, but we're sort of like...
This can't be
changed up
over.
how this encounter is going to go.
Tear them apart!
Good charge here. No, he's actually come back into the fight here. I think he just hit his own ally there. I don't think he hit anyone else. Did he do 30 damage there?
They go down!
I'll survive. I always survive.
Alright, well...
You deserved it.
Onwards!
Oh, Valerie's using her bow. That's part of the problem. Well, it doesn't really matter tremendously. We're just trying to get some hits on this guy. I forgot to undo a thing. It's fine, though. Oh, he's gonna kill someone if I don't move. How tough is this?
Calculated risk.
Cast shield and probably mage armor. But I wish I had been able to run away there more effectively. That's kind of what I was hoping to do there. Fight the fight out a little bit. Maybe if we swap out some armor, because I know that two of them are moving at a slightly slower speed there. Like Jathal's got, I think, medium, and if I put her in light armor, she should be fine. Because her speed's 20 right now, right? There's no speed on there. Why isn't it indicating speed? There it is, 20, yeah. So I would have to give her like leather armor or something like that, and that would increase it to 30, so I could potentially run away a bit more effectively. But I don't think that that's super relevant, because Lindsay's going to be speed 20 no matter what I do. Even if I switch her armor out to something lighter, she'll still be in that speed category. Yeah, so I think we probably are going to just have to get a bit luckier and micro around that mage a little bit better.
They'll never see me.
And remember to give Valerie the correct gear, I guess. Like I said, I always forget to re-equip her. Well, it's just like, I got all my buffs, let's do the thing. This is why this combination is not necessarily that good. It's good if you remember what you're doing. It's not good if you don't. Alright, armor back on. God damn. Alright, get that on.
I'm listening.
Cast Bless.
No mistakes.
I am yours to command.
Adventurers call to them.
Divine
You
favor.
have my attention.
Divine favor.
I am prepared.
Okay. And for the most part, that should be fine for this fight.
This should do it.
Anything is possible.
Okay, I need to turn that off. I need
Focus on the goal.
Just letting the ink dry.
I just want to make sure that this happens simultaneously.
A calculated
Serves you
risk.
right. Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Control damage sneak attack. Very, very nice. If I move back here, actually, if I move back already, it'll be much more likely I can escape that second fight.
Mega
Good,
strike is one unworthy.
Good.
Tear them apart!
How did the bear get so far? Alright. Let's do this.
This will hurt.
Okay, so we might be able to get out of this. Fly, you fools. They be chasing, they be fast. Okay. Faster elements, back a bit. No, I think we made it. Okay, good. Wonderful, wonderful.
I wrote
okay.
it like I saw it.
Yes.
Time's not waiting.
So the important thing about this is it lets us set up for another
All according to
assault
plan.
where we've got the stealth sneak attack open up. So
Shadows engulf.
that's sort of what we want. Our buffs have run out there, that's fine, we can recast them. I also kind of want to know if this guy's cast any buffs. I hate having to get this to work here. Okay, so he has got his Constitution mutagen up, he's got his shield up. If I wait 3 minutes, actually, we'll be able to bypass that shield spell. So this literally involves me wandering around, waiting for 3 minutes here, I guess, which is not ideal. But him not having that shield spell, it's 20% more likely that we'll be able to hit him, and since we're having such huge trouble hitting him, that would be really, really useful. We'll have to recast Enlarged Person, so we have to remember to deal with that again, but that's probably fine. They should only have one melee. If we take him out, like, it should be pretty easy for us to just mob them in melee. So that's what we're going to try and snipe with our archery. Even though, like, part of me wants to go after the mage with that. Alright, let's see if our durations are running while this is on. It is not. Okay. I literally am going to have to sit here for... Alright, let's sneak up here a little bit, I guess, and see if there's anything going on up here. There might be a wolf.
In due time.
If we got in a fight with that, that would be a good way for us to burn some time here.
How curious.
Oh, this is this area.
I know what to do.
Alright, let's do this.
Interesting.
Yeah. So these traps do kill me if I fail, so...
I am prepared.
That's fine.
What troubles you?
It is finished.
Taking advantage of lingering song here, always a good idea.
A trivial matter.
I guess she's just vibing in the background
It's
there.
not far.
So there's a fight over here which we can take, where there's a group of bandits that are sleeping. And they sort of set up a bunch of traps to try and make it sort of a bit harder for me to like sneak up on them and slit their throats in their sleep, but...
I can't.
Since we're an arcane trickster type build, we've got
This
trap
is
finding.
not possible. I can't.
Wow, okay.
I can't.
Uh-oh.
A trivial
Oh,
matter.
okay, well... So that's a lot of experience points as well. Like, I think we've got a total of 300 from that. Divided 5 ways, though, so... Alright. This fight is actually pretty tricky, because there's a bad thing that they've done in this game. Normally what we would do here is, like, we would coup de grace them, and they'd all, like, we could coup de grace 4 of them at the same time. Like, just do simultaneous coup de grace. In this one, they don't let you do that for some reason. Technically, Jaethal with her scythe is our best choice for a coup de grace here. I'm going to go ahead and throw down another save here. The reason is that it's an automatic critical, and it's times 4 damage, so it's a big amount of damage here. So we're going to have Amiri stand next to these ones.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Going to get you guys standing next to them, and Valerie, I'm going to have her deal with this bandit here a little bit.
Focus on the goal.
Just letting ink dry.
So we're going to go ahead and use Bardic Music, which sounds like that should be like a big no-no, but it isn't for some reason. Activate Power Attack here. Go to Coup de Grace. Is this the right one? Yeah. So we want to kill that bandit necromancer first. I don't understand the coup de grace
You cannot stand against me.
system here. It's a little bit janky. So we get some attacks of opportunity here. We can use rage here.
Speak.
Going to go ahead and get behind this fellow with
Ask
Jaethal.
wretched things.
And I'm going to go ahead and use Daze with the main guy. She's also going to use Daze. I'm going to turn this off because we've got some duration on there. This guy should be distracted by the bear. Take down this guy next. This guy looks like he's about to go down for the bears.
This can't be over.
Alright. We're going to turn off Power Attack for her, but it worked out okay in the end. Alright, take all their stuff there. I don't know how you know they're bandits when they're sleeping like that. It feels a little bit, you know, murdery just going in here like that, but whatever.
As it should be.
So it should have been 3 minutes. He should be out of a shield.
State
Should
your
be able
desire.
to just pop 2 of these
Tashani
here.
Savitur. Tashani Savitur.
She's using bombs for as much damage as he is. We probably just can't afford to let her get hit. But I kind of also want to be like clustered around him so I can try and take him down as hard as I can. I think we just have to accept that she's probably not going to be a major part of this fight. Okay, so it should have been 3 minutes. I'm not 100% sure here. Let's go ahead and drop another save. I could rest for this again, but I don't think I need to. Alright.
Ready for anything.
Cast major armor on myself. I need to do that. It doesn't really matter, like, they'll probably hit me anyway.
Give the order.
Alright. Drop that. That's in the bottom left.
I'm listening.
Okay. Equip armor. Remember, equip armor. Not you. Where'd she go? There she is. Okay. Switch to this. Okay.
Don't hesitate.
Bless.
Request.
Honestly, I probably want to use Shield of Faith partly. I'm just going to be keeping her out of the fight, though, for the most part. Maybe I'll use the attack one and switch to the bow for her.
I am your
favor
shield.
there.
Anything is possible.
Divine favor here.
Time's not waiting.
I don't really need to use any of these. Let's switch
And
off
Lindsay
that.
was called
Switch off
forth.
that.
There.
Okay, so that's our buff routine. I'm going to go ahead and throw down a save so I don't have to redo the buff routine.
I know what to do. Let's try this way.
And again, we're
Adventures
trying to kill
call to
this fella here.
Enemy approaching.
Okay, we missed with the big attack there.
You
I
deserved
want
it.
to see if this guy still has access to his, Still has his mutagen, which I did not expect him to not have that last for a long bloody time. But we kind of have to sort of move around. Kind of have to play around his first strike here. Could also just try and make sure we get that melee guy, because he's sort of the threat for us here.
Any last wishes?
There we go, okay. Now he started casting that. I'm actually going to go after this guy with her. I do think it's actually a little bit stupid that you can sort of dodge these things.
This is where I step in.
Right, it's a little bit dumb.
Do not falter. Onwards.
Okay, Charge Dennis in here. Ouch, shit. Okay, well, I thought I dodged that.
Survive. I always
She's not
survive.
dead. He's facing sort of the other believers. How many of these bombs? This probably got quite a few. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use one of these. That's just fortitude save there. Throwing another one. Okay, these are automatic hits is why we're doing this.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Okay, I think I've got magic missile, don't I? Unless this automatically kills her, we should be...
Me.
Yeah, 17, she's just barely alive. Alright, we made it. That's usually how that fight kind of goes. It's a really tricky one. The Alchemist is just ridiculously powerful at dealing damage. In the early levels, that matters a lot. It scales down, but we got the front entrance open. We're gonna go out. We're gonna throw a save down, but we're gonna go out and rest. I might even have to rest twice for this to recover fully. Okay. And yeah, now that we've gotten access to there, that was what I wanted to do. So we're going to go ahead and
all according to plan.
Get our rest down, and then we're going to go switch over to Lobotomy Corporation for a little bit. I started late, so I'm going to be playing for until 4:30, but looks like that's already been opened. I think I remember opening that too, so should be fine.
I am
quick check on our experience points as well here. Yeah, we've still got a long way to go. But there's so many fights in these caves that we'll probably be gaining a lot of experience points. Okay, so here's where we have to hope that we don't get ambushed, because we'll lose if we get ambushed. Like, I can't really deal with that right now. So we pop another save, we hit the rest button, we hope and pray.
How come your goddess made you her servant, but didn't explain what she wanted you to do?
How come you persist in trying my patience with such questions? One shouldn't put one's fingers into a mousetrap just to learn how their bones crack.
Alright, let's see how much health we have after this. We should be actually practically the same. Like, I don't think we're going to change very much. Yeah, practically the same there. I'm seriously considering just literally hitting the rest button again. I want to double check as well here. How much time do we have? So we have to get this done within a specific time frame. We've got 2 months left, basically. I like how it even tells you how many hours you've got. So we've taken a month so far, and we've actually made some pretty okay progress given that. So I feel like I'm okay taking 1 day resting here.
You chose a path of a warrior, and now your sword is always wet with blood. What, do you like killing?
War is no less honorable a trade than any others. It's definitely not worse than drawing, or arranging letters into lines. As for my enemies, I'm not the one who puts weapons in their hands. Like me, they've chosen their own path.
So we should be full health-ish after this, just because we have so much. Can't camouflage for oh geez. Well, fortunately we're relatively okay here. Yeah, practically full health after that. We've got full spell slots, we should be fine. So now we can actually enter into the dungeon, and I'll show you sort of what that looks like there, but we're not going to really do much of it, because I want to go over to the Lobotomy Corporation, play that for about an hour. Hour 20 minutes, I guess, is what we'll play Lobotomy Corporation for about. Unless it takes me longer to get into the tree than I think it will.
In due time.
Alright. So I could top off Amiri as well, but we should be okay. There's a bunch of really difficult fights that we're about to be getting ourselves into, though, and I'm not really super stoked about that. And this is realistically about as far as I got into when I was playing this on normal, just to check out what the game was like mechanically. And this is way past what I've ever gotten to in this
that is
difficulty.
not far.
Because we're playing it on the hardest difficulty of Unfair, which is ridiculous. That's why that guy's alchemy bombs were dealing so much damage. So you can enter the cave in through the Might side of things, or you can enter the cave in through the Kobold side of things. I'm entering through the Kobold side. It doesn't matter what you do. So, you know...
To victory!
Yeah, so we enter in here and we're immediately beset upon by a bunch of kobolds. Amiri can sort of head up here and start fighting these guys, but we don't have enough time to like buff or anything like that, which always sucks. Send our stag and our bear after this fella. I'm gonna try and get into a position for a color spray with our main guy here. We're gonna try and get up there.
Me!
Stop that. We're gonna use Bardic Music here. I guess it's possible to buff before I go into the door here.
Go. Calm down. Not dead yet.
Sucking attack of opportunity yet. Jeez. Okay.
This can't be over.
Did she die from that? No. Okay.
Let us strike as one!
May I not get... That was a weird freaking angle, but whatever. This guy's a level 3 shaman. He's using 2 magic missiles.
I always survive.
Alright, yeah, this is kind of what I thought. We're definitely not making it through here. This gatekeeper is actually also ridiculously tough. Did anyone fail to save against me? This one did. Alright, now we've more successfully proliferated them, but this guy managed to get through Valerie. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. So, either way, we are, like I said... Oh, Valerie's dead, too. We are switching over to Lobotomy Corporation, though. Actually getting in there and fighting that fight is going to be something I'm going to deal with later. I probably am going to just cast a whole ton of buff spells before I open the door, because I think that does make the difference there. Lobotomy Corporation. So this game, you might have noticed, I play frustrating games. I don't know why I do, but I do. Okay, let's see if I... where did I put this? Horror. Let's exit this. And Lobotomy Corporation. Basically, I can only get through like one day, like an episode, which is really brutal, but such is life sometimes. Honestly, part of me thinks I might not have the sort of stamina to do 4-hour streams, but we'll try and make our way through a little bit longer at least. Okay, so problems. This one's pretty easy, if I recall correctly. This one's actually nothing at all, basically, and this one is ridiculous. So that's the situation we're in right now. We're trying to get this one so I know what this does, but every time I do anything, something horrible happens. For missions, I need a day without any death or panic, which is a good thing, and we can't get Dusk Ordeals yet, so don't have to worry about that one. We're really just worrying about the finished day without death or panic, which does mean that, like, the fact that I can't panic either kind of sucks, but alright, we need to get Maxwell in here. Maxwell is the person who we use to deal with this bullshit. And that bullshit is very bullshit. I think she's got, like, literally the most dangerous job in the team here. Okay, so we're just 50-50ing this. Okay, we got it. Below 200? Yes, okay. So the reason that we have her doing such... we need her to be good is because, like, we're dealing with this bullshit. And, yeah, it's what we're going to do first, because if I have to restart the day, I want to restart it right away. The armor that she's wearing works better if you're watching her. So, even though it's weak against this damage, it is still stronger than if I don't have that armor on. So, that's why it's saying weak. It's because the armor that we have is vulnerable to it. Alright, so we got through that. Getting as much information as we can about this stupid thing is like the most frustrating bloody thing here. For what we want to get, I kind of actually know everything because we've gotten these individually as we've sort of gone through. I kind of don't care until we can get all of them, but I know I can't repeat that task. Like, if I keep doing it, he becomes harder and harder and harder to deal with. I'm gonna send someone in to deal with the old lady right now. We're gonna get Griffin potentially to start working this. No, we're gonna keep having Vera do that. We got all the stuff from Schadenfreude, so we don't need anything more from him. There's the new thing over here, which is the Scarecrow, which sometimes is really, really dangerous, but... Oh, I forgot what we're supposed to send in here. Is it Instinct? Insight, I think is what it is. He's the Scarecrow from the Wizard of Oz, so what we're trying to do is find things that are kind of, in that sort of sense, similar to what he does. Yeah, so old lady's being dealt with there. I want to see how he's doing here. If he breaks out, he kills everybody. Like, this guy's really scary in a breakout, but it's not the hardest one to deal with as far as the actual, like, the difficulty for this part's not too bad. Okay, I want to figure out if I'm doing the right one here. Yeah, this is probably the best option here. Need him to heal back up again. Need to probably... I kind of want to send somebody in to do this. The way that you use this is janky though, so we're going to wait till a little bit later in the day. Because you can just send the same person in there like 6 times, 10 times in a row, and if the old lady's not a problem anymore because you don't have the clip-off meltdowns going on, then you can kind of deal with that. I'm actually going to get our fella from the training team, Johnson, in here so that he's better at dealing with that Scarecrow. Then we'll have Farrah go into the old lady again. He doesn't have to have as much. That should be enough, honestly. Oops. Looks like he's full sanity there, so we're gonna go ahead and do insight again. And I could be doing this sort of stuff right now as well, but trying to manage when we cause a meltdown set, so that we don't get into too much trouble there. And I'm actually starting to have to go to the bathroom, so I might take a bit of a break here for a few minutes. But that's kind of okay. This game's one of those easy to pause games here. Okay, so this guy hasn't broken out yet, which is good. He's not going to eat my brains just yet. He is really hard to beat if he escapes. I'm assuming that also this guy would be really hard, but I don't think he's an escaping entity. Because every time I mess up, he doesn't seem to escape. Schadenfreude, on the other hand, is really easy to beat. You just trigger him and then you just don't look at him. Did he get out? Oh, shit. Okay, let's figure out why he got out. Yeah, that's not the information I need there. Huh. What caused that? Right. Well, that's a problem. I'm gonna have to restart the day, but, is it if somebody has too high a stat of some sort? Okay, let's get everybody together. We'll see if we can beat him, but I don't think we can. I feel fairly confident in saying that that guy's gonna be impossible for us to suppress with what we currently got. He's gonna start wandering around eating all these mooks here, and that's kind of fine. But... okay, have we got everyone together yet? Not yet. It's just splattering the training team mooks in the hallway there. I wonder if that has something to do with using You Must Be Happy. Like, the death that this guy causes is, like, super horrific. Wait, now what's happening? Alright, well, we've got a bunch of sanity breaks, so I obviously can't continue this anyway. I don't think I can actually beat this fellow, though. Yeah, everyone's terrified now. But I do sort of want to see, like, what we can manage against this. He's, like, got way too many hit points, and it's way too hard. He's also healing faster than we're dealing damage. That's a problem. Alright, so I'm going to go to the bathroom. That'll be a bit of a break there, but yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, yeah, there might have been something about this thing that I'm forgetting. It might have been if my stat's too high, actually, he might automatically break out. Either way, I have to get... I really need to get Maxwell, like, capped out so that I can get into that other room and deal with the stupid bird thing. No matter what, it's kind of a priority. Dastardly Pillar, interesting. Damn it, okay. I can do up to 5 times, and they'll instantly explode if I fail to do it by the 5th, so we'll get to see someone explode potentially if I don't do this right. No again, great. 3... There we go, okay. And I didn't go over, did I? 50, yeah, no, we're not over. Okay, good. I could probably have gone a bit longer than I ended up doing, but it's fine. Okay, Maxwell, get in there. I hate this thing. This guy's a jerk. I think we've accidentally screwed up. 1, 2, 3. I think I need to actually cancel that. Need to send Vera in to deal with the old lady. I just need to make sure that we've got someone dealing with this before the first meltdown set. After this first meltdown happens, we can kind of ignore that. So now I can send someone in to deal with this, since if someone's talking to the old lady while something else is happening, then that works out okay. Okay, and I have to watch this, otherwise, like, take too much damage. We're doing real well this time, actually. Okay, that's pretty good. And the old lady's counter doesn't go down at all because she's happy that someone's talking to her. Okay, so that's 2 dealt with. We'll send Johnson in to deal insight with this guy. I guess I'm not gonna like buff him before I send him in there, because I think that is actually sort of the problem there. I can probably send Vera in with this again, it's probably safe. I just want to get the old lady's clip-off meter back up a bit here. Okay, the type of information I want this time is managerial guidelines. When an employee with prudence level 3 or higher finished their work, the clip-off counter lowered. When the work result was bad, the clip-off counter lowered. Okay, Johnson, what's your stats there? Johnson's temperance or prudence is 3. Which stat did they say? Prudence, yeah. So I can't buff him because if he goes in there with higher prudence, then he causes problems. So it is that. Okay, perfect. Now that we know. Okay, we're gonna let Vera get her stats back up a bit. Let's let her rest a bit. Old lady's back up to +3, so that's really, really good. Okay. So, our stats should be back up to full now. Let's go ahead and send in again. Actually, 1, 2, 3. It doesn't matter. Okay. Insights, Johnson. Hoping that he doesn't fail any of these, but it's what we're sort of leveling up is this thing. We're not doing too well here. We might actually have to restart play because Johnson might go mad. Oh yeah, he's come on, damn it. And I've got to get through this day without having anyone go nuts too. So like I can fix that. I know how to fix him there. But unfortunately I can't do it. So great. Fantastic. Thanks, game. So here's the thing though. I could find someone whose work success rate is higher, but they've got low prudence. So that would not be her. So I could send in Yoon Ho from the control team to deal with the Scarecrow, I think, and that would probably work better. Because she's technically got a prudence of 2, which is kind of interesting given how high level she is. So Maxwell get in here. No one else in the safety team is like gaining any levels because the safety team is full of ridiculous, dangerous things that's gonna kill everybody. It's great. I should probably actually only be fighting like things that break out using like the kill team of like my high level people because they don't tend to take very much damage and they tend to. Okay, I got it. They tend to survive this sort of stuff. That's 56. It's about the same as last time. Okay, good. Insights, Maxwell. Got on the first go. Let's still get someone to go visit the old lady here. I hate the stacking penalty as well to the success rate of this guy, like the -4 that you get every time you sort of talk them. We're not doing as well this time. Still doing okay. We'll still survive, even if we fail the rest, but... no, that ended up being okay at the very end there. Yeah. Okay, so the safest way for me to deal with this is legitimately just go over all the way to our control team and get Yoon Ho to do it, because she's got a very, very high success rate, she's got decent sanity, and she's got very, very powerful nonsense going on for her. Alright, Vera, get in here. I think she took 0 sanity damage from that last time anyway, so should be fine. Her work rate speed might be a little bit too fast, because I think we might get that done a little bit earlier than we would ideally want to. Are we not succeeding very much here? What's going on? Alright, well, we still got through it. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna let her regain her sanity. She doesn't have the highest sanity or anything like that, but it's a little bit better because she's a higher level. Old lady, also almost. Alright, I guess we're just getting bad rolls today. That's fine. Okay, problem with the way this is going is that we're going to be getting levels on people who don't really need them that badly, but that's kind of okay. Alright, Vera, are you back up sanity-wise? Okay. Old lady's at 4, we should be fine. We can probably ignore that for now. Is there anyone else that's kind of like that? Yours is too high there. Yeah, I've only got one person who's truly like hyper-focused on that, on success rate without having very much temperance, so that's kind of what we're after here. Her sanity points is still high at 38, so this is going a lot better. This is going way, way better. Yeah, I think that last time was just like a ridiculously bad luck run kind of thing. Alright, 3 more successes than previous. Way, way better. Sucked out the brain to recover its HP. Yep, we already know that. Let's get this thing. Okay. We're only at 68 boxes. It's pretty bad. So we're about to have our first clip-off meltdown. We haven't really done much. We're trying to get other stuff done, though, other than get boxes at the fastest rate, though, so... Are you full sanity? Did I wait long enough? Oh yeah, I did, okay. She needs more levels anyway, it's probably fine. Inauspicious? Ooh, yeah, this is going poorly again. Fortunately, we are wearing some armor that I think has a little bit of white damage resistance there. Okay. Okay, so let's check the abnormality story records. I've already gotten through a little bit more of this, I think, so... I'm probably gonna forget what this thing does again later, but that's fine. Okay, so when we're going to trigger a clip-off meltdown, I like sending people to something easy, so that we don't have to worry too much about them while we're dealing with the crisis. So I'm going to send Cooper in here, probably. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, the old lady and the, Grave of Cherry Blossom. Okay, I forgot what I'm supposed to do for this one. Looks like either attachment or insight. I'm gonna get Tatiana to go in there to do insight, and I'm gonna get the same person to do attachment down here. So Vera, you go there again. That should be all the meltdowns that we have. We're only supposed to have 2 there. So we can send people in and deal with those. And now we've got the Dawn meltdown approaching, so we're gonna have that problem later. That's later though, it's not now. Ooh, the cherry tree's kicking my ass just a little bit. Looks like we got through it okay. We should have the thing for this already, right? No, we don't actually. Let's build that for the hell of it. Don't really need it. Okay, so I can go back in here and do this again. And the thing is, like, getting through this guy is something we kind of want. Actually, I can get more work success chance if I get through some of these things, so I might as well do this. So plus 4% there. Work speed I don't care as much about. Getting to the plus 4 is something I do want, but... Okay, so, I do want to do this. So let's go ahead and instinct our way in again. Maxwell's our best chance. If we check here, we've got high chance on both of these, but I know that this one's a little bit higher chance. Not much, but a little bit. Ouch. Just walk in there immediately, get punched in the face. Thanks, game. Doing okay, though, overall here. Alright. Halfway there. We still want to get more info out of this thing. I don't care about the old lady anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and send Sanchez in here like 15 times. And get all the information I can from this thing, because I know that that's how this stupid thing works. It also means I don't want Sanchez anywhere near any of the fights, because it will cause everyone to explode, so... 2... 3... 4... This is third, actually. I don't think one of those counted. I need to get to 10, I think. Something like that. I don't remember. And it's perfectly safe sending the same person over and over again in here. It's not safe sending different people in. It says I've got 4, but there's actually 5, so... If we take a look here, yeah, 10, so... This thing's very dangerous. If you use it incorrectly, it can result in your entire everything getting destroyed. Okay, so... Yeah, so as time passes, people change. We may become disabled, lose our minds, be consumed by overwhelming violence, or be willed to disappear and never seen again. The first person to use the abnormality will have their image etched into the canvas. The portrait captures a moment. I think I've read this before for you guys, so I'm not going to bother with it. I'm 99% sure that I've done that. I probably should have done this at the end of the day so I don't have to mind Sanchez getting murdered later. Old lady's freaking out because I've looked at a painting 15 times and didn't look at her. That's fine. Let's go for insight again, and again we're going for Yoon Ho because she can deal with this a little bit better. I think this guy melts down at just like 1 use, or what? Like I think his clip-off meter is only 1, so this is kind of risky because if I get a bad result, he freaks out. And I need someone with a very high success rate, high sanity, but can't have high prudence, which is the sanity stat. This is going really well though. Ooh, that's a good result. Okay. It's because we got this work success chance bonus from doing these. Probably helps a bit. If you do this enough time, you can get 4 sandy points from that. It's cool. Abnormality, Scarecrow searching for wisdom. Another work success chance thing. The ego suit here. So let's double check this. He's got harvest here. Does this have a secondary effect, I wonder, based on the name, I'm wondering. Deals black type damage, which is, I think it's half sanity, half physical is what black is. I don't remember for sure. I know that pale is like it does true damage to your health or something like that. Ignores like your defenses or whatever. It does percent damage of your health actually is what that does. He's got a clip-off counter of 1, yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Okay, so, still can't go back to that just yet, or at least I don't want to. This is the person that's going to get murdered if Sanchez is getting damaged, so Loki will take the damage for Sanchez, which is not a good thing. Honestly, if she gets to level 4, that would actually be pretty good. But there's a high chance that she levels Prudence if I do this too much, so we kind of have some problems with the Scarecrow searching for wisdom, honestly. You can kind of ignore him after we get all the data, though, so it's sort of okay. Alright, that's the last of that. Oh, let's see here. I think I've read this before as well. No. Yeah, I've read up to here. Every citizen, blah blah blah, then they would abandon Beggar's corpse from along the outskirts, Silico's rotting lungs. However, when he was asked about the whereabouts of the others who went with him, he just smiled without uttering a word. Before long, even at his parents' funeral, he showed no emotion. All he did after the treatment was stare out the window and talk to himself. Eventually, he hung himself on the doorknob of his house, and people thought that the treatment caused his troubles. But after a few days, he was completely forgotten. The city still remained a beautiful place where the Emerald Road sparkled bright as ever. So, you know, very, very much Wizard of Oz kind of thing there. So I do want to, of course, get the items here, the ego suits and what have you. This would actually make it quite good if you were trying to interact with him, because that sandy resistance there is nice, but he's not got anything too vital for us here. I feel like if I send Maxwell in to deal with like Schadenfreude, we would be doing okay there. And I want to do another one of these, even though this feels risky still, but not for any particular reason, just because it's so dangerous if he gets out. And I have to look, if you're wondering, I'm not looking at Schadenfreude is why I'm over here right now. Like, if you look at Schadenfreude while it's being worked on, he automatically causes a failure on this thing, and then his clip-off meltdown will happen automatically, and then he escapes and murders everybody, so not a pleasant fellow. Can I afford these? They're 35 each. Holy crap, it's expensive. Alright, well, it's the thing about later game ones is that they get more and more expensive. Yeah, so basically if you're doing Schadenfreude, you just don't look at them. Alright, we got 2 more to do. I'm definitely not going to finish before then. I'm going to do another one of these ones, just because this is a great way of getting a lot of boxes. And I'm going to do another one of these ones, just because I still need stuff from them. And this is sort of what you do, you just pick... Oh, no, wait, not both at once. I need to just do one at a time here, because I've got the meltdown about to happen here. Well, this is an ordeal, actually, but... Start moving everybody down. I'm going to get them over here. I need to somehow pick out the one guy that's got the thing and make sure he doesn't end up anywhere near any of our fights. Okay, team. So I'm going to get you 3 over here, and you over here. I kind of want to suppress with just specific people, though. Sanchez, you're staying here. Okay, so again we're going to just send someone real quick over to do the Fairy Festival because it's pretty easy and it's not that dangerous. It is a little bit dangerous, it's not that dangerous though. So we'll send Cooper over there again to the fairies. So I kind of want to be picking out specific people to suppress, rather than sending my entire brawl like I normally would. Because sometimes these clowns explode people, and I'm not 100% sure what causes it. There's a clown over there as well. That's unfortunate. Okay. So... Tatiana... Yunho. Johnson. Maxwell. We need to kill this one first because, like, otherwise we'd be threatened there. Oh, I'm gonna slow this down a bit. Okay, so this is our go-to suppression team here. We can send them all over here. Still confused about what these clowns actually specifically do, to be perfectly honest. Where'd he go? What's going on with you guys here? You guys being afflicted by something? What is this? Interesting. Oh, they're being attracted to Grave of Cherry Blossoms. How did that happen? Oh, the clown did it. That's what they do. They reduce the clip-off thing. Right. Okay, he got eaten by the tree. Okay. I know what I have to... Okay, I get what those freaking clowns do now. God damn it. The cherry blossom thing is actually really cheap. That's kind of bullshit. Okay, so I guess we had to prioritize the cherry tree because it will automatically kill somebody. Oh god damn, I have to do this whole shit again. Alright, Maxwell, get in there, dude. Okay, well, at least now I understand how those freaking clowns work. I probably should have just sent the whole gaggle after one of them, and then another gaggle after the other, because it would have meant that I did the whole thing faster. And I could... Like, they don't attack, and I've been wondering what was causing people to get killed by the clowns sometimes. Okay, am I over 200? No, okay. I felt like I went a bit longer on that one than I normally do. Farah and Maxwell. Can I actually get to the 4%? I can. Alright. I was thinking there's not much point in doing that, but I guess it's for the higher work chance, success chance. Because 4% is a pretty big deal. You'll realize their own sin. Yeah. Judgmental bastard. Alright, we did pretty well there. Old lady shouldn't freak out over anything today. Insights. Yunho. Doing poorly on that old lady there. Okay, let's send Griffin down there this time. This should still be easy enough for Griffin to do. The painting thing I'm going to do actually after the ordeals, just in case. Ooh, we did really well this time. Okay. Good enough. Alright. Are we gonna fail this? Jeez, that's close. Wow, you guys suck. Okay, well, whatever. I have to wait a couple of whatevers before they recover there, but... Alright. Kind of wish that some parts of this were a little bit easier, but it's the appeal of the game is the difficulty of it. Once you learn what you're doing, like, I think it's fine, but sometimes you'll end up, like, early on with something ridiculously hard, and that always sucks. Probably should have gone for the basic info, but that's fine. Alright. Which reminds me, actually, can I get some more here? Okay. Are we full sanity again? Okay, so yeah, old lady's at 3. I'm fine. Okay. Old lady is absolutely kicking my ass today. Okay. Better work success chance. It's going to be a big deal later. And we pick an easy one to not have problems later. So Cooper, get in there. So I'll have strong staff available just in case we've got really bad meltdowns. Where have we got our meltdowns here? There's one down here. So if I do one, I can do lady facing the wall with attachments. The other one is the open can of well cheers. The big flaw with the open can of well cheers is that you get this weird mouth effect, which is kind of gross, where they get like well cheers mouth, which is makes them look like they got this gross beard. It's the big flaw with the open can of well cheers one, but it's a small % chance. You just send someone and hope for the best that you don't get it. It is a buff though, so I guess you want it sort of. And she drinks the can of well cheers. Does she have well cheers face? Nope. Good. I wouldn't reset over that, honestly, though. Okay, so that's all the meltdowns. I can't go into the lady facing the wall. It's not clowns today, which is nice. This is the important one. Yeah, let's get this friggin' judgmental bird dealt with. Oh, that's, ooh, that's, what the hell? Hey, we're gonna die here. Yep. What were the odds of that? Our % chance should have been actually pretty high there, so I feel pretty ripped off by that one. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, you know what? It's probably fine. Okay, how far do we go there? So I went further than I usually do. Oh no, it's the same boost. It is 200, right? Gain more than 200 points and their stats will vanish. Yeah, so we didn't gain more than 200 though, so. Golly gee. I do wonder what the actual % chance of any of this is. Oh, we're gonna fail again already. At least it's the first thing in the day, so it doesn't matter as much. I hate that bird so much. Alright, we're gonna try and get, like, run the edge here. We're gonna try and get above, like, 150 on our total stat gain or something like that. I don't know how to do that, but, I mean, you know. It seems like at a certain point it sort of soft caps at about the value that I've been getting. And then you sort of suddenly go over that and you get, like, 500 or whatever. And then you die, because that's what happens when you go to, like, that high. Nope, okay. For the second time today. there's anything in this place that literally cannot cause damage to you. Because this thing is useful as hell, but it can kill you. Like, I might see it here if I get 5 no's in a row. Well, 4 no's in a row. The 5th one won't matter. Well, I guess we're gonna get to see what exploding looks like. This is the 5th one, I think. Oh, no, it wasn't. Okay, well, either way. Can't get through the day with the thing that I've got there, so we have to try again here. We might not even get through this one day here. This one day is, like, baffling me. But at least I learned something important about the clowns, and I looked at them more closely. I also screwed up because the old lady's probably freaking out. Don't have to do this on the first go. I would like to do it within the first 3, though. Damn it. It's kind of like a 50% chance, so the fact that I keep getting screwed over with this is not ideal. At a certain speed, it really is just a 50% chance. It's not like you can get it to go the way you want it to go, necessarily. Well, that would have been over 200 anyway. Ugh, coin flips. I hate you. That's what, 6 coin flips in a row? Oh, well. Maxwell will get in there. Good God. I'm sure there's someone out there whose reflexes are actually good enough, but I don't think mine could ever be good enough for those speeds once it gets to the sort of flickering thing where the image of yes and no literally starts merging together for me at a certain point. Alright, what do we get? Yeah, it's the same. Feels like it's soft locked there or something like that. I don't know. Send Vera over here. Are we going to get murdered this time? I feel like we're failing far more often than I really should be. I don't have the 4%, but like, I usually still succeed at this even without that. Alright, we got through it. Okay. So that's been dealt with. Okay, and just for the hell of it, we'll also send Vera back down here. Actually, Vera needed a little bit of sanity. I'm going to cancel that order for now. Yeah, there we go. Got it. Just because I've also seen some instances where the old lady was kicking her ass. Had that one instance where we got out of there with like 1 sanity point left. Okay, this is enough buffer that like I don't have to deal with the old lady anymore. Unless that's our meltdown sort of thing there. Alright, so are you back to full sanity? Looks like it. Alright, if it's clowns again, I'll kind of want to figure out if that's my theory's correct. But kind of also don't want the clowns because they can really mess with you if they release certain dangerous things. Alright, well, we got through that. Got 2 more. I'm gonna wait till our sanity bounces back, and I'm gonna do this one again. I can actually Probably improve our odds a little bit here. Work speed first. I think she's back up there. Yep. She's high enough a level, I think it'll take her longer to level up her prudence from doing prudence. I'm not even sure if she'd be able to, like, in a realistic time frame, so we might be okay. Could visit the old lady instead of the fairies this time. I don't really care about either. I think I'll visit the old lady instead. She can technically give you a little bit more boxes, the fairies give you very few. Alright, let's see what our meltdowns are going to be. Vera, get down there. Deal with the old lady once more. And we'll also get to see if our meltdown's going to be clowns again. Okay, it's the Fairy Festival and the Can of Wiltshires. Okay, that's really easy. Cooper, get in there. Griffin, get in there. Hopefully we don't get Welchier's mouth. The one downside to being the easier ones is that if it's the easier ones, you kind of don't get as much stuff out of it. Alright, so we're going to start working on this because we can. Because our meltdowns are easy. And we're probably going to die again. Interesting. No, we're okay. We're okay, I think. Grab that. I want that second work success chance. I need to get another 20. Or I need 7 more for that. Okay. So, how are we doing overall here? Well, I got more I can do with this guy. Get that success chance. I need to get basically the rest here for that to kick in. Okay. Purple. I can't remember what that is. Is that clowns again? I don't think that's clowns. I think that is clowns again, actually. Well, now that I know sort of what those are, if I'm right, I still kind of want to have my guys all in a gaggle. I just have to figure out which things do I not want escaping. And that's this guy. This guy would be a real nightmare if he escaped. So I think we have the ability to... We could potentially go divide up into 2 teams, potentially. That might be how we best do this. I might also just be able to get through the day without an ordeal, because we've got plenty. So the ones that could kill us are those ones, this stuff. Schadenfreude, actually, I can beat Schadenfreude. If he starts wandering the hallways. Get that for the work speed, I guess. I don't really care about work speed, honestly, though. I've got all this right, yeah. Alright. That's a good amount. We should be able to get the last bonus here. Okay. Still want to keep working on this guy, though, just so that we can get the items, I guess. Alright, so... Is purple clowns? I thought red was clowns. I think purple's robots. Maybe I don't want to keep doing this, because I don't want to level up. Although Johnson can still pass this. He'll eventually level up as well, though. Can't afford these, they're like 35 each. Okay. Can do 3 more. Still feeling like down here is the area where we want to coordinate, since this is where most of the dangerous stuff that we can actually have break out would be. Just get ready for this. You all ready for this? No. Alright. We'll do this again. Yeah, I kind of wish it would actually just tell you here, but I guess you have to have a better memory than I have. I still feel like purple's robots, but I don't know why I think that. Orange is slugs. Pretty sure red was the clowns. Oof. It's not good. Do you have enough for one of these, though? Let's get the ego suit, I think. Wait, where the hell did she go? Did she go back down to here? Can't really tell. Well, in any event, I guess let's just see if she's still alive. Yep. She must have gone down here. She's not in her department, but we've got the safety team thing, so they should heal regardless of department. And we got one more to get through here. Hopefully this is not the clowns. So still, every time they confuse me. Having like everybody locked in one room here is a great way to, it is a useful thing. The reason that you want that happening is that they're sort of clustered together and can protect each other in the event that like your kill team's wandering around and you need these guys to defend themselves. Like you can more easily run them all away if they're all together instead of spread out. Just easier to manage in that case. Alright, Cooper, do your thing. Fruit of Understanding. Are you robots? Oh no, slimes. Well, we need to kill the one that's underneath him. I don't think that these things contribute to clip-off meltdowns, so that's good. If I recall correctly, you can kill these ones pretty quickly. They're not too dangerous. They like hurt one person at a time sort of thing. You know what, I'm actually still gonna turn this into a... I don't know, I think this should be fine. So you can, they're sort of like digesting a person who's been eaten by it. And if you kill it fast enough, it doesn't really deal that much damage. You'd think that these employees would be able to kite against it, but no. See? And they're even able to shoot at it while they're being eaten by it. That one's been driven insane there. Fantastic. I see one of you in there actually is not doing too well. Adam, you're also not doing too well. This person's just running through the hallway screaming and, you know, freaking everybody out. Dragging down the feels of the whole department here. Alright, we just need everyone to heal up a tiny bit here. What? What? I did not know this guy could escape. Well, that's suboptimal. Okay, so we're gonna keep watching, because hopefully they might fight each other. No, they're not fighting each other at all. Yeah, I did not know that oozes could cause the meltdowns as well. I think we're at the point where it's just a larger problem and you need to be able to take everybody out, I guess, faster. Let's find out how dangerous this bird is. Frankly speaking, this bird looks pretty dangerous. Instantly insane. Cool. He's also taking barely any damage. Did they all hang themselves? I think they all hanged themselves. Cool. Where's he going? Oh, there's the skills again. Oh, they don't actually... It's a thing that he creates that causes you to do it. That's horrific. Where's Schadenfreude? What are you up to? Interesting. Well, I'm going to get through this day on my own time, because this has been like 2 entire sessions of this bullshit. We'll have gotten past it by the next time, but yeah, I know a little bit more about ordeals. I don't know which ones trigger these meltdowns and under what conditions. I think it might have been caused in this case because it killed someone underneath there. There might be a clip-off meltdown when someone dies there, but I don't think that is the case. But in any event, yeah, that's going to be our stream for today. Hope you found this one enjoyable. If you enjoyed watching any of the Pathfinder Kingmaker, I've recorded the episodes that lead up to where I was. I've recorded absolutely everything I've done, including a lot of very agonizing dice rolling, but yeah, I hope you found this episode